Hello, Internet, and welcome to another episode of the Queer Chronicles of the Strixhaven Quintet here on Game Nights. I am your host and your Dungeon Master, Van, and we're here to play some Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons. I'm so excited. Welcome back, everybody. The whole gang is here again, once again. I'm very excited. Yeah, thanks for being here and joining us. If you're here with us live on Twitch, hello. All of our social media links and everything. Hi, Doc. Are down below our faces. They're also in the chat. You can come hang out with us on Discord. You can also find our schedule there and here on Twitch and probably other places. So you could just ask us. We'll tell you. Our next live stream after this is this afternoon at 5 p.m. Eastern Time for Saturday night's Ward 47. We play Parslings. Val runs that, and then we've got other shows going on throughout the week that many of us are there for and participating in. So yeah, come hang out with us. I don't think I have any announcements, so I'm just gonna let my friends introduce themselves and then try to explain to Willoughby Wanderfoot what they did while he was away last time. We're gonna start. The order is all fucked up, but we're gonna start as always with Sid.
Hi, Internet. I'm Christina Sid. You can find me all over the internet at Greek Sid. I'm here Thursdays through Mondays playing and running games, including on Thursdays at 7 o'clock Eastern, our Good Society / D&D game, Elegance and Vigilance. We had a interesting beginning to a tea party this past session. Lots of shenanigans were had, per usual. Come check out more, because it ain't over yet. 7 o'clock Eastern on Thursday. Today I am playing Giselle Wintersweet. She's our Tabaxi warlock / rogue. And so Willoughby, I got you a new shield. I hope you like it. It was a loot drop.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Whoa. I love those.
But we may have also talked to a group of very stupid revolutionaries. They were like so dumb.
Oh, poor fellas.
Yeah. I don't feel very sorry for them though.
Oh.
At least not yet.
And you won't either if you get the chance to meet them. Thank you, Sid.
That's all I'll say, because I'll let everybody else talk to.
Next up is Val.
Hello, everybody. Hi, I'm Val. You can find me in the Kraken's Ground, lurking around the internet. I'm here Thursdays through Mondays, playing running games. As already been mentioned, I will run our game of Ward 47 this afternoon. We're going to be playing Parslings, so come join us for that at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. And then on Mondays, I run a game called Red Jenny, where we play Dragon Age TTRPG. That's at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Join us for both of those if you have a chance. Today I will be playing Law, who's a Artwizard.
Wizzificer.
It's canon now.
Yeah.
And Willoughby, we may have, after talking to said revolutionaries, immediately turned around and told the person that they were trying to murder, that they were going to be murdering them, because we love King Gullop so fucking much.
Oh, okay. I mean, honesty is the best policy.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you, Val. Next up is Rachel.
Hi, I'm Rachel Elizabeth. You can find me here on Twitch at Rachel Elizabeth, but I've been streaming there recently because I play D&D on the internet with my friends 3 times a week. I'm here on Saturdays. I'm on LB's channel on Sundays, and I'm on Nerd Immersion's YouTube channel on Thursdays. We should be back to that game in the next couple weeks. And today, I'm playing Sereia, the Water Genasi Circle of Wildfire Druid. And well, Willoughby, we did follow some very sad, melancholy music into a forest of mushrooms. And we got some magic mushrooms, but also we found a very sad elf. And apparently Bevlorna had stolen his heart, so we can't feel anything. So we have to get that back. And also, as a warning, Damian's entering his Winston Bishop prank era, and he did his first prank, and I think he went too big.
Do you
A
get
lot
that
just
reference?
happened.
Have you seen the series, The New Girl, that play
No.
series?
No.
Okay, so there's a character named Winston, and Winston decides he wants to like get into pranks, but sometimes he cannot find the happy medium. Either it's like a
Okay.
stupid prank, like
A
Mhm.
tickles
feather
your-
in a shoe.
yeah, or he
Mhm,
like
mhm.
blows up
Drops
your
a
house.
badger on a priest.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Okay.
Damian went a little too high this time.
oh. Well, I mean, when somebody's heart is at stake, I guess sometimes things get out of hand.
Yes, it absolutely had to do with the sad elf. Absolutely. Yep.
Well, we gotta help them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A lot happened last time. Thank you, Rachel. I'm gonna go ahead and have Wally go, and we'll finish up with
Sup,
Rob.
y'all? It's me, Wally, your favorite non-binary sign best friend on the internet. You can find me on the Twitter at WALLE132, talking about the stuff that I like and enjoy that is in my heart. You can find me on this channel every Thursday through Monday, playing the games that everyone has already mentioned. But today I am playing Damian, the Dragon Monk, and so Willoughby, I caused a prank. See, okay. I am officially decided to enter into my prank era. I decided, hey, let's have some fun. And so we found this magic cauldron that was sealed, and we helped out the cute little like fire dude that was, guarding the cauldron. And after we helped him out, he said, "Hey, you want to know the magic word to open up the cauldron?" I was like, "Oh, snap, yeah, let me know that magic word." So we learned the magic word, we opened up the cauldron, we found out the cauldron was a cauldron full of polymorph potion, right? And I was like, oh man, this is a perfect prank. So I scooped up some of the potion in a bottle, and I left it on the doorstep of the revolutionaries.
A ding dong ditch, if you will.
Yeah, and I ding dong ditched it, and I ran away. That was my prank. I don't know what the outcome of it is, but that was my prank. But yeah, that was my first ever prank. I feel like maybe it was a bit big, but I take this as a learning event.
And Rob looks like I looked at the end of last session.
I'm gonna tell my friends next time they decide to get married that I need to be here for the stream because this is okay.
We don't want your friends to hate us.
Wow. Okay. A lot has happened.
We're sorry, Willoughby.
We're sorry, Willoughby. We're sorry, Willoughby.
Thanks, Wally. Hi, Rob. Welcome back.
Welcome back,
Hey.
Rob.
Welcome back, Rob.
Hi. Hello.
That's
I'm
basically
Rob.
everything that happened.
Great. I'm Robert, bonus stage Robert, bonus underscore stage underscore Rob. You can find me at one of those on the internet, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Hive. I got nothing. I'm just trying to let me see if I got everything straight. You gave me a shield.
Yes.
It's, if I had to guess, probably stolen.
In Giselle's defense, she found it.
She found it. Okay, she finds a lot of things. We have Uno reversed a revolution.
Yes,
We were somewhere along the line there were mushrooms involved, which I'm not
I
sure
still
if
have them.
that was the inciting incident that led to all of this,
No, it's
or
pretty.
if I've already taken them and I'm hallucinating.
No. I still. Oh, we
there's
got
a
more
sad
too.
elf without a heart.
the one
And-
part, we knew the king was cool because he tipped
Okay.
Sereia as a bird with more magic
Uh-huh.
mushrooms. So you know he's
Okay.
like super cool.
Great. That's a lot. And there's a sad elf missing their heart at some point. And then Damian played Nicky Knocky Nine Doors and potentially ruined somebody's whole career. But it was the revolutionaries that you didn't like. So I gotta stop taking naps. That's what I've learned today. I've got to stop taking naps.
But my purse is so comfortable.
It is really comfy.
And Willoughby, as you are shaken awake from this, this very strange dream that you were having.
By an
Wow.
explosion.
By an explosion nearby.
Ah, I'm a paladin / fighter / good boy. Where are we?
What do you guys do? What do you
I
guys
was
wanna
about
do?
to kick this arrogant's ass.
Oh, that's right. You picked a fight with a Harrigan.
Who?
You
What?
Yeah,
picked
so
a fight with me by
we're back.
biting me.
We're back with the Harrigans that we were before. You are not fighting them. That just blew up. Should we go
Who's
check
that
out?
cat?
Oh, this is Dutch 3.0.
All the Dutch, less the size.
I guess we should probably.
How long did I sleep for?
So
It was a while.
It was only a little while.
Several hours.
Is like Giselle's is like Giselle's bag the equivalent of putting a parrot in a cage and dropping a blanket over it?
Yeah,
Yes.
just go to
I
sleep.
do have some nice scarves in there, so I just sort of like threw it over.
It's
them,
not
so it's
that
like
hard.
technically-
It's not that easy to get me to fall asleep. You just put a blanket on Willoughby.
And now I'm certain Willoughby doesn't snore. He goes honk shoo 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 shoo.
Should we check out the explosion?
Probably,
Or should we mark
yeah.
that
You should
on like
check
a
out.
Yeah.
this is
I
not
think-
our problem
I think
kind
probably-
of situation?
Did you polymorph a guy into a bomb?
No. Well, no. I don't think I did. I know it
So
polymorphed him into either a
Why'd you
giant
have to
frog.
think about that?
Well,
Well,
no.
there was a possibility that he turned into either a giant frog or a giant dragonfly.
There's also the possibility of
Okay.
retaliation from the sitting king on the potential usurpers.
We
Yes, we're siding with the monarchy.
Mhm, we are.
Uh-huh.
In a shock twist that nobody expected.
Okay, that feels weird, but you probably have a good reason.
well, the
for-
other guy didn't want to get rid of the monarchy. He just wanted to kill the king and then become king.
And
So-
his words were exactly, once I instill the new order. That was kind of like the trigger.
Ooh, that's a
of-
big yikes.
See, yes, see,
Yeah,
that's what
that's
a big
what our
yikes. You
felt.
know?
We were honestly
Yeah.
we were very cool with it until he used those words. They were like, whoa.
no,
pump
I
the
wasn't
brakes.
cool with it from the. I was
Oh, okay,
pretty
yeah.
much an ass to him from the get.
Yeah, you were.
Nomos was kind of an asshole the whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were.
Soraya
yeah.
starts wandering towards the explosion.
Right, we should.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
yes.
wandering towards the explosions.
Yeah, you start wandering towards the explosion. Wow, you guys were all in this house a couple hours ago, talking to some revolutionaries that you were pretty mean to because they weren't great or smart. And the roof has been sort of blown half off, and there are just flames coming from inside.
Does it look like the explosion came from the inside, or it was like something came from the outside?
Hard to say.
Explosion came from inside the house.
Came from inside the house. You just make me a perception check.
Okay. That is a 25.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like as you guys sort of wander around, sort of keeping a little bit of a distance, I imagine, because there is a lot of like flames and heat coming off this building. You make your way around and you can see like the side of the building where like part of the roof has been blown off. There's also like a huge hole in the wall. Damian, you also see sort of. I don't think the rest of you see him, but her creeping away from the scene, you do see a figure very quickly leaving this area. Swinging back around, back towards like the mushroom forest in that way, around the edge.
Something's going. Someone or something's going to the mushroom forest.
Should some of us stay here to put out the fire, and then the rest of us go chase down whoever that was?
I think we should definitely focus on. Yes.
I'm good with fire.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't control the fire, so I'll go after.
Okay, so why don't Nomos and Sereia stay here and put out the fire? And then the rest of us will check down the person.
That's a fantastic idea.
What?
Just giggle. Why did you just giggle?
Is there a new
Because-
dynamic that I missed as well?
Well, it's because Law has magic that they can use to create water, and Sereia is a god, and that's what gods do. They just make the rains that fall.
Sereia's like a fire god,
Okay.
so she can just
Yeah, no, I
kill
get
the
that,
flames
but
like
the
a staff.
cheeky laugh was what threw me off.
I just laugh sometimes. I find things funny.
We giggle.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
I would like to roll an insight check.
Okay.
Fuck. Where's insight? Oh, okay. 10?
Giselle finds a lot of things funny.
God. Okay. Yeah, that tracks, I guess.
Okay, so you split up. Law and Sereia staying behind. Giselle, Damian, Willoughby making their way back around the outskirts of this island towards the mushroom forest. Law and Sereia, as you're standing here sort of trying to figure out what to do about this fire, bursting from the roof, you see one giant dragonfly that very, very quickly like flutter and kind of like tips a little bit, like it's not used to flying, and then kind of zooms off over
That was
downfall.
the lower percentage too, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah, 75% was a frog. 25% was a dragonfly.
I take that as a win. High five.
All right.
Was that the guy?
Sereia will cast Create or Destroy Water and make it rain over the house in a 30-foot cube.
Okay. Yeah, you cast Create Water, and this like swirling cloud forms over the top of the building, and rain starts to fall. A lot of smoke and a lot of heat, but you start to see the flames sort of being tamped down.
Is there any fire spreading, or is it just contained in the house?
No, it's pretty contained.
Okay.
I think I did that out of order. I think you're supposed to go in and check to see if there are survivors and then put out the fire, but I kind of panicked. I'm
Yeah,
used to
we should-
creating them, not fixing them.
I think it's fine because you just use one. I was going to do an ice storm, which, in hindsight, might have killed anyone that was still alive in there. So maybe we go check out inside.
Maybe we go check for survivors.
Okay. You make your way inside. The door has been blasted to just clear off its hinges.
Knocks
so you
on the door frame.
you knock on the door frame, but you hear some crackling flames inside.
But they were really weird about letting people enter. I just wanted to be polite.
Yeah, I think it's fair. You never know. Maybe they wanted this was maybe they were renovating. This is still somebody's domicile.
Anyone? Everybody okay? Probably not.
Hello,
You don't hear anybody.
we're coming in. If you're still alive, say something.
Call out, right? So there's a fire department. Call out.
Nobody calls out.
I'm going to check to see if there's any big charcoal outlines of anyone on a wall looking surprised.
No. I guess you guys go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Oh no.
Just
You literally snitched on a revolution to a king.
yeah, which felt again like the right choice. Jeebus Creepus, that sucked.
I got a 10.
I only got a 13.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, you see a lot of wreckage and some scorched wood. Nobody that looks familiar, though.
Hmm.
Well,
Okay.
I don't see like a foot like underneath some wreckage or anything. All right.
So, do we think this was our doing, or this was the king attacking?
Let's not worry about the responsibility of what happened and just clean up the mess.
We could destroy the evidence, just like make sure it burns down.
Pretty
the
well
rest of the way.
destroyed.
I could go with
Maybe
the ice storm. It might get rid of the rest of the house.
like just light it back on fire. We could just say we checked for survivors because we did, and then go find our friends.
We did. We checked super well.
We put out the fire so it's not going to spread.
Alright.
I feel like our work here is done.
I think so. Go team.
And I leave the burning building.
Okay.
I mean, I could do mending
Smoldering
or
building.
I do mending on the door to put it back
Okay.
up.
You hang the door back up.
And then we leave.
There we go.
As
Much better.
Law and Sereia, you leave the seemingly empty ruins of a smoldering building.
Oh no, seemingly.
Seemingly really got me. Eee.
Oops. Damian, Giselle, Willoughby.
Jess.
Yeah.
You are making your way around back in the general direction of the Toadstool Forest. What would you like to do?
Definitely looking for that figure.
What did
That-
they look like, Damian?
I just saw just a figure. I couldn't really see exactly what they were. I just saw a figure going in that direction.
Were they standing on like two legs?
Were they extending on two legs?
Yes.
Yes, they
Okay,
were.
I was just ruling out that the king like sent, you know, the smug-gator, like the little smug alligator out to do his dirty work. So,
I mean, but that smug.
unless he trained it to stand on 2 feet.
Oh, I think I met the smug gator.
Yeah, you think you met him? Yeah, they're very cute.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But now that I'm thinking, now Giselle kind of put the thoughts in my head that they're cute but very deadly because they can probably stand on 2 legs.
Hmm.
It's just a theory. I don't know. So,
But also that means if they stand on 2 legs, they kind of got little tiny hands like this, so they really couldn't do a lot of damage.
there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's find this person.
Okay.
Everybody make me a perception check.
Well, I get to do those with advantage now, thanks to this new shield that's definitely not hot.
Not at all.
Nat 20. Hello, Thembershard, you cutie pie. Rawr.
21.
18.
Okay. Wow. Very good. Yes. All around.
I have eyeballs.
You have eyeballs, and you freaking know how to use them.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Wisdom is not one of Willoughby's stats, so any advantage will be much appreciated.
I like it. I like it. He's learning.
He's not a wise. He's not a wise
He's
fella.
learning. He's gaining some
He's learning.
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys all clock, I think, after a second of looking around. I mean, the figure you saw was not very large. But so after a minute, you all are making your way around. You come to like the edge of the Toadstool Forest. Again, you can hear coming from inside that sort of haunting, like pipe music. It makes you feel
Such a bummer.
so sad. But you do see, sort of peeking around one of the large mushrooms, a little guy, around Willoughby sized,
Whoa!
in a cloak, like hood pulled up, sort of peeking around, trying to make sure if the coast is clear.
Hi.
Hello, fellow little guy.
He hides behind the mushroom.
No, it's
Oh.
okay. We're not
It's
gonna
okay.
hurt you.
Yeah, we're cool. We're cool.
peeks around a little bit.
Hi.
Oh! He comes walking around the mushroom. Hi again. Takes the hood off. It's a little guy made of fire.
Yes!
It's my
It's a little
boy!
magma guy.
It's my boy!
It's a magman. You know him.
Yeah. Hey! What are you doing?
Oh, you know, stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Cool stuff.
Burning stuff.
Cool stuff. Cool stuff for a cool guy.
Did you
Was
did
it
you-
cool though,
Was it-
or was
was
it
it-
hot?
Feels like
Yeah.
it was hot.
Sounds like
Feels like it was hot.
Maybe.
No judgment.
Yo, we don't
You
judge
don't
at all.
know.
That's why we're asking though, because we want to know.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Did you do all of that?
Maybe. Who's asking?
Us, just us.
Yeah,
We're
no one
friends.
else. We're
Okay,
cool.
yeah.
Cool. Question, follow up. Did someone tell you to do it? Or was it just like, hey, I'm gonna blow something up kind of thing?
I'm not supposed to say.
Yes,
Oh,
we're friends.
yeah, we won't snitch.
Just tell us the truth. Again, no judgments here. I don't yuck anyone's yum.
Yeah, it was a job.
Oh, okay, cool.
Who hired you?
I'm not supposed to say.
Again, come
It's
on.
just-
I mean, you could
We're
tell us.
pals. It all stays right
Remember,
here.
remember,
It's a safe
remember the
space.
remember the cauldron? Remember the cauldron? We hung out during the cauldron.
I heard a lot about the cauldron.
Yeah, it's a weird cauldron.
I can get you some more dry wood. Starts picking up more twigs. Praise the vegetation. Praise the vegetation.
Just some guy.
Huh?
Just some guy. He works
Did
for
you
the
like
Kind of
him?
guy.
Some guy who works for the king.
Oh,
Works for the king.
okay,
Ah,
got it. Okay.
Here you go.
Thank you.
So some guy sent by the king told you to do that. Okay, all right.
That makes sense.
That does
All
make-
things considered.
There were some bad dudes in there.
Mm.
Yes,
So
they
I've
did kind of
heard.
suck.
Yeah.
And now they're gone.
Oh, okay. I mean, all I did was just prank him, but
Me too.
he looks at Giselle, and you said my prank was too big.
Do not know. Okay, that was different. That was a different thing.
Oh,
Like they were getting like they got something. This was a job. So you don't need to go that big unless someone's paying you for it. Okay.
okay, I'm gonna remember
Well,
that.
I don't think we need to compromise our morals for money.
How do you mean?
How long have I been asleep for?
300 years.
Yeah, actually, yeah, we're actually the descendants
Several
of the
hours.
original friends.
Several hours.
Rip
Most of
Van
the day.
Willoughby.
You knew my grandpa Willoughby.
That's not a lie, actually.
Willoughby has an
Willoughby does know your
existential
grandpa.
crisis.
I'm kidding, Willoughby. It was
We're
just for a
joking.
couple hours. You were
Yeah.
really tired, so we put you in my purse.
The little magman is just sitting there, sort of touching the ends of the wood, like setting it on fire and blowing it out.
No, that was it.
Bro, same
So
if I
again,
could
no,
do
your
that.
your secret safe with us. You go enjoy your dry wood, okay?
Thank you for the sticks.
You're welcome anytime.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
He runs off. Making that sound.
I love him. I love him.
Love
I will
this.
protect him
I
with my
love him.
life.
I will protect this tiny child. This is my new patron.
I feel as though we need to have a group conversation about stumbling into a political upheaval.
Yes, but to be fair, we are the attendants of a monarch now. So
Of
that
a monarch, not this monarch.
Okay, true. But simply being involved in the court of a monarch just sort of puts additional responsibilities on us. Which
Yeah.
may or may not involve overthrowing other monarchies sometimes.
We weren't overthrowing a monarchy. It was that someone was about to cause a revolution on the monarchy, And their words were exactly they were going to take out the king and instill a new order to the land. Like, so just saying it seemed kind of bad. And he was really, really dumb.
I'll take your word for it. At this point, I'm just along for the ride.
No, Willoughby, we value your input.
Yeah, we do.
Could we have valued my input before we blew up a house full of people?
Next time you're taking a nap and a big
Maybe just
thing
like
this,
poke me a little bit.
I'll wake you up before we make any big decisions, okay?
Damian writes on a little pad, WWWD, what would Willoughby do? And anytime I make a decision, Willoughby, I'm gonna look at this. What would Willoughby do? No, it's an acronym. What would Willoughby do? Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. And Damian's now gonna make like one of those Jesus tracks of like what would Willoughby do?
Well, it can't be a fish though. What's it gonna be?
It's gonna be it's a little owl instead of a fish.
Can we put that in the merch store? Just a
What?
little
Oh
shape of
my
an owl with
But it's-
WWWD in it.
It's instead of the Jesus fist, it's a Willoughby owl.
I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Can we make an enamel pin of that? I would wear that every
I would
day.
rock that pin. 100%.
I'll see what I can do.
Or a bumper sticker.
Oh my god.
Somebody put it in the dang chat. I did repost the little Magman guy in the Discord, just, you know,
Love him.
so you
I
can
love
put
him.
a face to a...
What was his name again?
Oh,
no one
a
ever
face
asked.
to a
Never got
a
it.
We
face
seriously
to
never
a
asked his name?
giggly
No, we
sound.
didn't.
Shit.
Calcifer.
That's a good one. It's a good one.
That is a good one.
Thanks, I definitely came up with it on my own.
Yeah.
Completely original.
Totally original.
Do not steal.
Do not
There's a
steal.
little magma guy. Okay, what do you guys, you guys wanna do?
Go
Well,
back
why
and
don't-
reconvene.
Yeah.
The fire is mostly out at this point.
Run back to the others.
Okay.
Hi.
Hey, so
Oh.
a bit of an update. Remember that cute little fire guy we found?
Yes.
Well,
Turns out little fire guy can make big fires.
yeah. And we promised not to snitch. But
Informing our monarch is not snitching.
okay. But what about informing our
Monarch, we
friends?
needed to provide this information to you.
But what about informing our friends? Because we can tell them that the little dude was contracted to do
Oh yeah,
that.
we're all the same.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh yeah.
They contracted the magma dude.
Just
to-
because you serve in my court does not mean we are not friends.
Okay. Well, the little magma dude
Willoughby
was...
seriously considers this. Did you say all friends or not friends?
Oh, doesn't mean we are not friends. That
Oh,
we are
I
not
it
friends.
doesn't mean we're all friends.
I
and
also
Willoughby
thought
was
you
like-
said
Yeah,
doesn't mean we're all friends.
Willoughby got 1,000-yard stare for a second, like.
Sorry, doesn't
Oh,
mean we are
no.
not friends.
Whew.
Well,
I was still a little sleepy there for a second. I thought you said we weren't friends, and I got really scared.
Oh,
I got mad.
no, Willoughby,
Of
we're
course
best
we're
all
friends.
Do we need to give Willoughby some affirmations today? I feel like he's
No, I'm
he's-
just sleepy.
All right, so let's sort of get
Leave the
this-
scene of the crime.
that and also discuss like next steps here because this kind of shakes up what our plan was going to be.
What was the plan gonna be?
So we were going to all right, so this revolution was going to happen and we were going to use the revolution as a distraction to get when we're to attack the
the Hague,
yes, forgot
Yes.
her name.
Lorna.
Beth Lorna.
Babylon.
Baklava, right.
Yeah.
That
the-
is an insult
That's
to
that-
Baklava. How dare you?
So we're going to attack attack the pastry witch, and we decided, but we wanted the distraction when that was happening. So the revolution was going to happen, but we didn't want the revolution to succeed, so we warned the monarch, or the King Golub about it.
He acted on our information very
he acted
quickly.
a bit faster than we expected, and honestly, that's kind of on us because we warned him and then we kind of took a nap and sort of waited.
We didn't though.
Did we not?
didn't.
We didn't even get
we
to
didn't
the
get
nap.
to
We
the-
didn't
we
even
didn't get to the nap yet.
point.
That was
It
our
was
plan.
pretty instantaneous.
I
It
took a
was a-
nap.
Well, you took,
But
yeah.
I think we can still go about like at least the beginnings of the plan, because you have that book that Bavlorna wanted
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Yes, we can still go offer the book. We just won't have the distraction that
Of like all her
we
people going away, and so we're just fighting her.
initially wanted. Yes.
Yeah.
Unless.
Unless.
No, we already tried that. We were trying to get Golub to like go against the Hague, and he was like, no, but I won't stop you and stuff.
Well,
Golub
maybe
seems
if,
kind of on board with that.
Well,
maybe if we tell him it was us,
yeah.
that he would feel indebted.
Yeah. Like, because,
And-
yeah.
Oh, that we're the ones that warned him
Warned
about
him.
the revolution. I think that's honestly a good play.
I think so.
agree.
We can do that so that he will just stand down if she calls for aid. Or we could just, go with the original plan minus the revolution distraction. And we could just have maybe one of us go in with the book and the rest be invisible.
Oh, like the last plan, right?
Because we already know that King Golub will not interfere. We seem pretty convinced that we're good there.
Mm-hmm.
But if something does happen where she demands, support from him,
We can play the revolution card that
Right.
we saved you, so help us. Okay, I'm good with that.
Maybe we should tell him first, though, so that if she does call for aid, we already have that sort of sealed up.
I can should we go speak with him in person or send another message like we did last time?
the last message was anonymous.
Well, Sereia, you went and turned into a bird, right?
Yes.
Could you go in as the same bird and then turn into yourself and be like, surprise, it was us?
Let me check. I think I used both my wild shapes.
Oh, shit.
I can also
So
just
not
do,
until I short rest.
I can also just do like ascending.
Oh, yeah.
and Just be like, yo, how's it going?
You probably don't want to waste several words on, like, introductions. I think you only get, like, 25 with that spell?
You
That's
could
fair.
say something along the lines of, I hope you got my note.
Okay.
We are going ahead with our plan. I would appreciate it if you,
I mean, I can
did
test this out.
anything else.
So, hi, King Golub. This is Law. How are you? We saw the crazy fire.
Glad you got my note.
Glad you got my note. Hugs and kisses. Law.
Also, that whole law of reciprocity would kick in too, because I mean, we help them and they gotta help us, right? That's how it works here.
Yeah. No, that is true.
Instead of hugs and kisses, reciprocity. Am I right?
Perfect.
Am I right is one word, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Van looks
Van
like
looks so
there. He's so done with our shit.
I'm gonna go back to bed. I'm tired.
Do you want to Dr.
That's
Pepper?
disappointing.
Someone make our van a coffee.
No, I'm okay.
All right,
Is that what you
send
said?
that- Yes, that's what I said to King Golub.
Okay, you send that message.
Reciprocity. Am I
Hey,
right?
man,
Right?
when my
It's
camera
out there.
gives out now, there's a new photo in chat that you can use.
That's very good. Okay, yeah, you send it. It's out there.
No response.
No.
Damn. He left me on red.
Oof. I thought we were
I
pals.
thought so
Damn.
too.
Hey, it's
Well-
possible he's just pooping.
I mean, I could send a follow-up text and see. Like,
No,
that
no,
sounds-
that's
No,
yeah,
no,
desperate.
don't do
Yeah,
that.
that's-
That's
Too
a
much
little,
blue.
a little
Too much
much.
blue.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's.
Sorry, did I come on?
No, stop!
Don't! Law starts ritual casting message. No.
Grab spellbook.
Slap the
written
spell book out of
Spellbook
your-
restart.
way too many LMAOs in this. Like you gotta stop.
Yeah, we gotta cool it down. a little.
Kissy
Yeah.
emoji, kissy emoji.
No, no.
Okay,
you
no,
don't have that sort
no.
of relationship.
Yeah,
yet,
I
you
don't think
know?
we're at that level.
Eggplant emoji. Oh darn! I meant to send a whale.
Oops.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna make a rule that if you put emojis in your sending spell, that you have to use like extra word slots for that.
Okay.
Okay.
That
That's fair.
seems fair.
Emojis count
That's
as
very
2
fair.
words.
Yeah.
That's fair, honestly. Okay, should we short rest, long rest? Do we want to just take a breather before we, get on with our plan? Give Gallop some time to respond. Sid can kick some Harrigan ass.
Yes.
Who's Sid?
Yeah, who's Sid?
I mean, Giselle can kick some Harrigan ass.
I think
no,
we should
let's
start.
wait for the Harrigan stuff, please, Giselle.
Giselle, just
Let's
make-
just wait.
I
Let's
made a vow that we would finish this day and that I would kick that bunny's ass.
Okay,
I stand by my word.
Giselle, hear me out. Hear me out.
Why?
What if you go and I am fully confident in your skills and strength and power
Yo.
as a powerful warlock, right? Warlock
Yes.
and
No, sorcerer. We got
oh
that
right, no,
wrong,
that's
remember?
no, that's right. Yeah,
No.
yeah, yeah.
Sorcerer.
Look
that's
at the
absolutely right.
necklace.
That's a very pretty necklace
It's a
for a
good
sorcerer.
necklace. Yeah. For a sorcerer.
I'm
That's
sorry,
true.
I'm allergic to you and this joke continually. So now I am a warlock.
Okay, I am
My hot patron gave me this really pretty jewelry.
Sorcerer warlock.
No,
Very hot.
moving on.
I'm just saying
You
is I'm
already got the
confident in your
important
skills,
part.
but what if you don't? What if you get your butt kicked? And then what are we gonna do?
We go to sleep
Fix
and
her.
then I'm fine. I'll get a good rest. I'll be good to go.
And what if he turns you into a were bunny?
No,
They
we
said
made
no biting.
they made the promise, no biting in this fight.
But they'll still scratch.
But the scratching doesn't do it, right, Sereia? It's just the bites.
Oh, well, all right.
That's
I'm just.
correct.
I just want to. I
This
just.
seems like an unnecessary distraction when we're getting ready for an important mission.
You're saying that my honor is an unnecessary distraction, Namos?
If this is the first time that your honor has ever entered any conversation we've talked about, I don't understand why this is such a big deal to you now.
It is the principle of the thing.
Oh god, she got into the principal argument. I don't think we can get her out
I'm,
of this.
I get that it's the principle of the thing, and I get that. I just.
I have a solution. Who
What?
feels very strongly that Giselle should fight the Harrigan? Okay, who feels very strongly that Giselle should not? Okay, one of you, rock, paper, scissors, Giselle. And if somebody wins that doesn't want you to fight, then you wait until we're done with all this Bevlorna crap, and then you can fight the Harrigan. And if you win, then you get to fight the Harrigan.
On one condition. This is a game of chance. If I lose, then whoever beats me has to be the one to tell the Harrigan that I'm not a wuss. It was their fault that I don't get to kick their ass tonight.
I will do I will do that
Okay, fair.
regardless.
I would just. You guys can continue. I would just like to remind you, for your memory, can't speak today, that you have gone back to where you were before, and so the Heron Gun are like 30 feet away, just like
Yes.
sort of
Yes, so?
sitting
Where?
there.
Oh, yeah.
Just a
All right.
reminder.
Okay.
Just a reminder.
One and done. Best out of 3.
Best of 3.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yes.
No magic.
No
Law.
magic.
I cast haste on myself.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ha
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ah,
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
damn it.
I'm
Yeah, that was some
beating
good
his
force
ass.
stuff there.
Giselle wins. Fair and square. Fights on. When did I become the mediator?
That's a good question.
I don't know. I'm still a little groggy, but you're doing a great job.
Thanks, Willoughby. It's your friendship influence.
So wait, if Giselle's, does that mean I'm the agent of chaos now that now that Sereia is the mediator?
No, I'm still the agent of chaos.
Oh, okay.
I think we're all agents of chaos, depending
All
on
right,
the
just
situation.
hurry up and get it over with, okay?
Okay.
Just-
Yo! What is your name? I guess I should ask before I kick your ass.
They have names. What an interesting question. I don't think they have names.
Wait,
But they can. If I go to
Billy-
name generator.
Billy T. Hopper.
His name, is William.
William.
William Hopper.
Oh, William. You ready?
Sure.
And we still agree, no biting.
I gave my word.
Okay. Bring it on.
All right. Let's do this.
Should I roll initiative?
I would like you to roll initiative.
Yes!
All right, so let's put down money on this fight.
I got 1 gold bid on Giselle.
All right, I'll take that 1 gold on the Harrigan.
You're betting against me?
It's not betting
don't
unless
know
someone-
this.
Yeah,
We're over here.
We're over
We're
here.
over
That's
here.
how-
We're over here.
I cast haste on the Harrigan.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
They're my oldest friend.
I just think Giselle, little bit ego right now, needs to get taken down a notch.
My oldest friend. He's my greatest enemy.
Giselle, make
How
a
did it
perception
come to
check.
this?
Should I make a sleight of hand?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, this is
Not good. I'm very distracted by my fight. 14.
Hold on, checking something real quick. Okay, not concentration, borrowed knowledge to give myself perception or proficiency on sleight of hand.
Okay.
Just gonna burn through 2 spells right now. Well, that's not gonna be enough. It's still only gonna be a 7. Or no, 8.
Giselle, you don't know what they did, but you do see Law casting a spell.
Can I roll a perception to see if I notice?
Sure.
I need to notice what they did. So. That's not gonna be enough. Nope, it's a 5. Never mind.
Nope.
Damn, I was gonna fix it.
No idea.
Just Law, just imagining Law and Sereia on the sidelines, like in the Sleeping Beauty, the like pink, blue, pink, blue, like hey, dispel magic, hey, dispel magic.
Yeah, Giselle, you don't know what they did. You don't know who the target was. But you do see Law casting some kind of spell.
Good luck, Giselle.
You can do it, Giselle. Beat him up. Fuck him up, Giselle.
Guidance.
I believe in
will
you.
help.
Roll initiative.
16, I believe.
Sorry,
Okay.
you did.
I got the 16, I believe.
He gets to go first.
Damn it.
Could you add the guidance to the initiative roll?
Oh, can I?
I think
Because
it's
it-
only for bless.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
just
only
kidding.
bless
I was
for
just
that, yeah.
I hadn't pulled it up yet.
Yeah, what does guidance affect?
It's an ability check.
Initiative is
Initiative's
an
a
Actually,
ability
yeah,
check.
that's right. Yeah.
It's a dexterity
Yeah,
check.
yeah.
There you go. Because it won't help you in the fight, but
18.
What's your dexterity score?
Plus 5? Let me double check. It's a 16.
Okay, you get to go first.
Yes.
I helped.
I help.
Giselle, what do you do?
I would like to take care of this. Okay. I would like to cast Mind Sliver.
Okay.
You drive a disorientating spike of psychic energy into the mind of one creature you can see within range. They must succeed on an intelligence saving throw, or they will take 3d6 psychic damage and subtract 1d4 from their next saving throw.
What's your DC?
It is 16.
Okay, yeah, he fails.
Cool. So he takes 3d6. So he takes 9 points of psychic damage,
Okay.
and he has to subtract a d4 from his next saving.
Okay. So Giselle, you concentrate on this this spell, and you see as he is rearing back to launch himself at you, there's just a little bit of a like flinch on his face. Anything else?
Wait a minute. Okay, take away that damage is 3d8. I fucked that up. Where are the 8s? There you are. So that's 7, because I only rolled 2, plus 1 more. So that's 13 points of psychic damage. Sorry. No spell.
No, you're good. Okay, yeah, there's a sort of flinch and he shakes his head. Anything else?
I do have a bonus section. Is there anything I can hide behind?
No.
Okay. Then...
I challenge you to a duel. Then I go hide.
No. No, hi, there's nothing. It's just sort of swampy.
Okay. No. Then I just stand there with 2 middle fingers up and use them to go like this.
Okay. You see the Harrigan on his turn start to shift again and grow into his hybrid form.
Yes.
And then he's gonna make
Several fucking attacks against me.
3
None of
attacks.
which will hurt more than the pain of the betrayal of my closest friend.
if you know that that's what happened.
Oh, I'll find out.
Oh, no.
He's gonna make 3. Yeah, he's not gonna use weapons. That seems. He wouldn't do that. We're just claw attacks.
Okay.
It's a 24.
Yes.
18.
Just hits.
And a 22.
They all hit.
Okay, you are going to take 20 piercing damage.
Ouchies.
Or not piercing damage, slashing damage. Sorry. You're saying is the teeth. He's not using those. As he launches himself at you and just 1, 2, 3 in extremely quick succession, slashes you with his claws. Then he sort of lands, kind of skidding around on the other side of you and gives you that shit-eating grin again.
You're a shithead.
Oh wait, you need to make a strength saving throw.
Oof.
I forgot.
Okay. Here we go. Five.
That is a fail, Giselle, as he slams into you with his pounce that I forgot he had. You are knocked prone.
Shit.
And that means he gets to make an attack as a bonus action.
Shit.
And
Little
with
thought
advantage,
bubble from
because
Damian
you're prone,
says,
that's a
"Oh,
natural
no,
20.
he's using that technique."
Okay. You see what you've done? Do you see the things you do?
That's 9 more slashing damage as he pushes himself off of you, sort of digging his claws in again and steps back. That's his turn, Giselle. What would you like to do? You wanted to 1v1 him.
No, it's fine. Just offhand, having fought him before, does it seem like he's able to do, like, does it seem odd that he's able to do a little bit more than the last time when I fought him?
I will say, because of how the fight between you two went down last time, it's hard. It's legitimately hard for Giselle to say. Because she did a lot of dancing out of the way, and there was a lot more sort of hiding opportunities, dodging opportunities than there are now. So
Plus, before the fight, he did a cool stance and said, "I'll go out all out just this once."
Just
And
this
I
once.
ran.
He dropped the weighted
forgot that part,
armbands
right?
and
yeah,
everything.
he said that.
That's true. That's
It's-
very true.
Yeah, it is. I think at this point, because it's so early, it is legitimately hard to say. I don't know that Giselle's 100% sure what he's capable of.
Okay.
You've got this, Giselle. Good
You
job.
can win, Giselle.
Well, if she
Giselle,
dies, somehow this is your fault.
Giselle, kick him in the
What are you
nuts.
talking about?
Kick him in the
You
junk,
could've-
Giselle.
You could have just won the rock, paper, scissors, and we
Oh.
wouldn't be dealing with this.
I'd never win the rock, paper, scissors.
Oh.
And so cat-like reflexes.
No.
She's wily.
She's sneaky.
Okay.
Fight dirty, Giselle.
The other
Okay.
Harrigan is just sitting there, like, laughing. It's kind of laughs when you say that.
I'm so tempted to counterspell whatever Giselle throws out.
I would like to cast telekinesis.
Okay.
So he needs to make a strength check.
The check or a save?
Check.
Okay.
And then I need to roll a spell casting ability test.
Yep, he rolled a 21.
Okay. Damn. Alright. So mine would be with my charisma, which is a +4. Ah, he wins it. Well, that no work.
Giselle, you attempt to restrain him with telekinesis.
Yes.
And as the tendrils sort of wrap around him, you can see him almost just kind of like bust out of them, like he would have if they were physical restraints. He just kind of looks over at you.
Is this Ultra Instinct?
I think this is. It's
Wow.
the power of the gods.
Anything else, Giselle?
Yes, I'm going to cast Misty Step. I'm just going to move like 30 feet.
Do you
back,
have
so
an
Misty-
ability that lets you cast Misty Step, or is that going to be a spell? Because you already cast a spell.
Oh shit! No, never mind. That was from my. It was from the staff, but it still counts as casting a spell. Never mind.
Mhm.
Nope. I'm just gonna stand there, spit some blood.
Okay. He's going to back up and launch himself at you again.
Okie doke.
It's a 19.
That'll hit.
That's a 14.
Does not hit.
Oh, this one was also really bad. That's only a 9.
First one hits.
All right, so the first one hits. You're gonna take 5, 6, 7, 8 piercing damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Not 80. Jesus.
Not 80. That's too many.
That's a lot. Okay. And another strength save. $19.
Okay, that succeeds. So yeah, he
Because I
launches
rolled a
himself-
natural 20 minus 1, which is 19.
He launches himself at you again, and this time Giselle, you sort of stand strong, but as he gets one sort of big claw wound into your shoulder, he steps back, looks a little surprised.
Crick, crick.
Yeah, that's his turn.
There's a lot of thought bubbles from Damian. He's using that technique against her. But what if she turns around and uses that technique against him? Maybe that will give her the edge, but only for so most. I mean, he's using a pounce attack. And when he does a pounce attack, there's a 3.3 second moment where she has a chance to brace herself. But Giselle, she's slowing down every single time. Why is he moving so fast? You see Damian just looking tense.
Soreia sitting down in the grass, making a whistle with grass.
Giselle's making grass piles.
She's officially bored.
Willoughby is like waving his hand in front of Damian, who is unblinking.
Just like Law is standing behind Sereia, putting blades of grass on top of her head to see how long it takes her to realize that.
I'd like
best
to bonus
friends.
action disengage so I can step back a little bit.
Okay.
And then I would like to cast Wall of Fire
Okay.
with the fire side against him.
Okay.
And so he will need to make a dexterity saving throw, but he does need to roll the 1d4 on this as well,
Okay.
because of the mind sliver.
Ugh.
It is a dexterity save, but the DC is 18.
Yeah, he's gonna fail.
Okay,
Thanks to the D4.
that's why I did it.
Wall of fire happens. Shit, did I do that?
He takes 23 points of fire damage.
Okay. As a wall of fire springs up in the middle of the swamp.
Oh my
I
god,
hope
Sereia,
nobody
no
sees
helping.
that.
Willoughby starts a bucket brigade in the background.
Should I have told you not to hold back just a little bit?
I don't think we did.
How tall is the wall of fire?
I think it's like 20 feet tall.
I think it's
isn't
20
it?
feet tall.
You
Yeah.
can make the wall up to 60 feet long, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick. Or you can do a ringed wall of up to 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high. I don't need to do it that high, but I will ring it around him
Okay.
just to fuck with him.
How tall do you make it?
We'll say 10 feet tall.
Okay. Yeah, and you smell a little bit of singed rabbit fur as Giselle creates a ring of fire around William. Anything
And
else?
that is my turn.
Okay. You hear. The rest of you hear a little bit of a chuckle from the other Harengun, who's just kind of sitting in the grass, like nearby, just like watching, sort of like propped, like one knee kicked up, just kind of sitting. He chuckles a little bit and shakes his head and just says, "Really?" As from inside the ring of fire, William springs about 15 feet straight up. And Giselle comes down upon you for 3 more attacks.
Your bunny.
He's a bunny.
He's a bud.
He gonna kick my ass.
That
it's
one
fine.
definitely misses. That's a natural 20.
Oof. Yeah, this might take me down.
16 plus 5 probably also hits you. 21.
Yes, it does. Copper's here to comfort me, a fellow cat, as I lose one of my 9 lives.
5.
Brian stands up. Looks like I'm about up.
That is
Damian still descends to being a hopper.
24 piercing damage. And I need you
Still
to
up.
make a strength saving throw.
Oof. Well, if he gets
He
me on the ground, this is going
Dives
to
out of the sky towards you.
14.
That is a fail.
Yeah, he's gonna take me out with this one.
Yeah, that is 10 slashing damage.
I'm unconscious.
Oh
Uh,
no, Giselle.
Giselle, he pins you. Rears back to sort of deliver that final blow. And then stops. Stands up. And offers you a hand.
She'll take it, but she gets her claws in just a little bit, you know, like when you hold a cat paw,
Mhm.
just a little bit.
He helps you up.
Cone of cold.
On me?
No, I was like, you would do it to him.
Cone of
Just
cold.
like-
Oh, I don't have cone of cold anymore. I don't have that.
Yeah, you have the staff now, huh?
I have.
You could cast
I
it.
have the stuff.
Giselle, he
Oh.
starts to shift back down, but even in his regular form, he's much taller than you. But he sort of pulls you to your feet. Looks back at the scorched ring of earth, where I assume the wall of fire
Wall
has
of fire
now
has been dismissed.
dissipated.
Willoughby wipes sweat from his brow with an empty bucket under his arm.
Willoughby, you put out the embers just in case.
Yeah.
Good job.
It's an impressive spell. But
Not as impressive as you, though. Yes, I know that's what you were going to say.
you wouldn't get knocked down so much if your stance was a little wider. Lower your center of gravity. Keeps you from sliding in the mud.
More like these.
Pretty much.
I wouldn't have got that shot off if you weren't worrying about taking your next fight. Especially against spellcasters, you should wait and see if they're going to aim something right at you or something near you.
That's fair.
You know, just in case or whatever.
You should get some sleep.
Holds out a pop shake.
Shake it. And Law, he turns around and he turns around as he's walking back over to his friend. He winks at you.
Did you get that out your system, Giselle?
Giselle walks under a tree, does a little cat circle, and lays down.
She'll be fine.
Let's set up camp for the night. I can't tell what time it is here.
The perpetual twilight is starting to get unsettling,
Oh boy.
I think, at this point.
Really messing with my REM cycle.
Damian will head over to Giselle and just like leave a little treat from his bag from the fair next
So
to
you
her.
need to be in the hut while I cast it, or else you're not gonna. Unless you're sleeping outside.
Like sidles over. Here, Giselle. You know, just leaves a little treat right next to her. You did really good.
Knocks it
Heads.
away.
Heads back over to the others.
Willoughby climbs into Giselle's purse and gets all sleepy.
Pulls a
And
scarf
tiny,
over.
a tiny little hand casts lay on hands.
Oh.
and then it pulls a scarf over the bed.
So sweet.
Thank you, Kukubai.
Mm-hmm.
Giselle, no one ever looked so good losing.
You're a badass, Giselle.
Don't need all of this. I just need to go to sleep.
He was pretty tough.
Don't know why. And I don't know how. Other than I saw you.
Saw me what?
Cast a spell right before we started.
Oh, I cast lots of spells, Just keeping an eye out for things, that kind of stuff. I should probably start working on the hut.
You should probably do that.
Yes, I should.
Lays back down next to her purse with Willoughby,
Cuddling the purse.
cuddling her purse.
Oh. And Law, you cast a tiny hut.
Too tiny, I think.
And you all, is there anything else you guys want to do before you take a long rest?
We should probably set up watch.
I'll set
Just
up
in
first
case.
watch. I'll do first watch.
Okay.
I will join you.
Spend the entire watch putting grass on each other's heads.
We're making flower crowns.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys
And to
can
watch, you have enough for everyone, including the herring.
Everybody's getting flower crowns.
Ooh,
There we go.
I feel like I can offer my watch services now that I have advantage on perception checks.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, so you guys can swap out, keep watch.
Finally, the -1 isn't so daunting.
I love a good sentinel shield.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys can trade out watch over the course of the not the night, not the evening, just the rest you're taking. It's perpetual twilight. Willoughby, though, just make me a perception check.
Is 14.
Okay. Giselle is fast asleep under the tree. Everybody else sort of asleep in the hut. The other one of the Harangon is just fully like sleeping in the boat in the skiff that you guys brought over here. It will be from the other side of the tree that Giselle is sleeping under. You just hear like the crunching of some leaves.
The periscope that Willoughby has extended out of Giselle's purse whips around.
Looking around the side of the tree, you see William. He doesn't say anything. Sort of nods, and sits down with his back against the tree trunk.
The periscope nods. And then a little hand comes out and does this.
He just kind of smiles and nods at you, and helps keep watch for a while.
Just picturing those owls from holes. That's what Willoughby is right now.
Yeah, and
Just hops out of the hole.
he doesn't ever say anything, but he sits and helps keep watch for a while. Nearby. That's the most eventful thing that happens. You all get some rest. Have a long rest. And you wake up the next twilight. It looks exactly the same outside. So what's the plan?
Okay. Step 1 of the plan. Holds up a picture. There's a bunch of stick figures of them and a stick figure of a bird. Step 1. Sereia flies over to the monarch. Step 2. Pulls up another picture. Sereia delivers the letter to the monarch and then poof, transforms into Sereia and explains that we gave him the information. Step 3, I don't know yet. Step 4, we go to Baklava and, try to
Bavlorna. Look,
Bavlorna.
baklava is like the epitome of Kaladeshi culture. Like, can we please not be assaulting it, like
Okay.
character assassinating it in this way?
Okay. We go find Bavlorna and we overthrow her.
Do we need to send a message to King Golub since
Well,
we sent the sending, or are
it's-
we just doing this to follow up?
Well, it's kind of insurance. I mean, they didn't reply back to us when we sent the first message.
Wait a minute. The message got there, right?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Because, like, if they are, like, dead or something, it doesn't get to them. So it's just a thought. Okay, just making sure.
Do we want to try and follow up with Golub, or do we just want to go ahead with our plan with Bavlorna and like the book and getting in to see her?
Just go ahead with the plan with the blind confidence that we think he got it.
I'm comfortable with that.
All right.
Sure.
Okay. Tosses
So-
the other parts of the plan out and just holds up the picture of the fourth part of the
All
plan.
right, take book to Bavlorna. Jumper once we got her alone.
Right. So are we doing the whole, one of us is visible while the other of us are invisible?
I
Or do we just want to all go?
sort of have to assume that she's going to be able to see us even if we're invisible.
Yeah.
I don't know that for certain, but she is a witch.
Could I make a nature check on what hags are?
Ooh.
We don't even know what kind of hag she is.
Yeah.
You do not.
Or like just hags in like general. Would I have any knowledge of them since I've been here in the Feywild?
Let me see. Let me see. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see. That would be an Arcana check.
Okay. That would be a 15.
Okay. I mean, the problem you run into is that there are lots of different kinds
Mhm.
of hags. They're not all fae. Some of them are very different kinds of creatures. So without either being around her or getting some kind of like insider information, pretty hard to say sort of what she's capable of, especially because hags they're all a little different,
Got it.
because they are like sentient, like sapient beings that have the ability to study and learn things, and pick their favorite styles of magic and everything. So
What was that nickname she had? What did they call her?
Was it? Why am I thinking of the Queen of Rot? But that's probably not.
It was something Lorna.
it was slack-jawed Lorna
Slackjaw, yeah.
Slackjawed Lorna.
is what the Herringon call her.
Was there a particular hag with a slack jaw, or is that like all of them?
Not that you're aware of. It's probably just what she looks like.
Guess we can just assume that they're probably pretty powerful spellcasters and they may be able to see around our invisibility. So I think we should just go in as sneaky as possible.
Or as open as possible. We have a monarch, as much of a jerk as they are, and we can go in and give the book.
It's true, yeah. And then we can just surprise her with subterfuge and be like, aha, we got you.
So we do the monarch thing.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, as you get ready to put your plan into motion and try to finally confront one of the hags of the Hourglass Coven, let's go ahead and take our break. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us so far. We are gonna take a quick break. We will be back very shortly. So yeah, thanks for being here and stick around, and we'll see you very soon to see what happens next. And welcome back, Internet. Thanks for hanging out with us during our break. We're refreshed. We've got caffeine. And we're freaking Cheez-Its.
Puffy Cheez-Its?
No,
What?
that's just an advertisement.
Oh.
They're the extra.
We have the extra toasty ones.
Yo, I also have the extra toasty.
They're the best
Because you are
ones.
so
They're the
goddamn
best
smart.
ones.
I've never had these.
Yeah, we introduced Sid to them.
They're
and
incredible.
never going
good.
I'm never going back. These are the
Yeah.
Cheez-Its.
Thank you to
This
Extra
and the
Toasty
white cheddar
Cheez-Its for
Cheez-Its.
sponsoring the show.
We also
Sponsors,
have the
please.
buffalo wing ones, which are
They're
pretty good.
They're
Too.
pretty good.
They're good.
Sponsors,
All right.
please.
Cheez-Its are cool. I mean, they taste good. I don't.
Wait, I'm the only one without Cheez-Its? Oh, dang.
No, I'm currently not eating Cheez-Its, but I will be.
Oh, man, I
After
gotta
the
get
stream.
Cheez-Its later.
All our Cheez-Its with me. I don't know.
Got there. No,
I don't know.
that was awesome. You made it. No, that was great.
I'm tired again.
I'm sorry, man. Dad, I'm sorry.
Tired, you
I'm
guys.
sorry.
I'm so tired. You're making me sleep. Okay. So yeah, we've had a long rest. Some of you were working on preparing your spells, and yeah, how you gonna get there?
Do we know how to get there?
Nope.
Water walk.
Oh. Well, I guess we have a reason to go see the monarch then and ask them where they're at, right?
We know she's at the center of the village. Her hut. We know where it's at. We have the map and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Just gotta figure out.
It's in the middle of downfall, right? Which will be her downfall.
Oh,
I
that
say
was
we just
good.
we just head
Willoughby.
there.
Thank you.
It's in the middle of a lake.
Oh.
Should we? Do you have that spell where we walk on top of the water again?
Try cast water walk.
Thank you.
That's
Problem
the
solved.
one.
I love it when the problem's easy to solve. Okay.
I love when I have the right thing. I have to find it so that I can mark it off, but I have it.
You
It's a thing.
cast
It exists.
Water
There we
walk on everyone. And you all step out onto the lake.
Still hate it. I still hate it.
The
Don't like the sensation.
the two Harengon are going to stay with the skiff unless they are needed. So yeah, you step out onto the lake. It is once you get about 20-30 feet out, you are almost immediately engulfed in this like thick like murky fog. It is like gray and brown, and it is hard to see. Even the people next to you, it smells like a freaking swamp out here. It's hard to see even the people next to you, but you can see sort of looming in the center of the lake some kind of structure. Let's make it spooky.
When we get close, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Protection from Evil and Good on someone.
Okay.
Does anyone already have advantage or anything? It's like charm effects or
I do against any magical effects, honestly. So I'm
As long as you're near me, you get +4 on saves as well. And I also have protection from evil and good, so
Then it'll just be me then. I'm the only one who.
why don't I just drop it on Damian then? Since it also gives the disadvantage on attack rolls in case you'll probably be more likely to be in melee.
Yeah.
Got it. So it's
I
just. Disadvantage on
unfortunately-
attacks and advantage on checks?
It's against certain types of creatures. So either if she's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead.
Okay.
One of those 6. And then it's disadvantage on attack rolls against you. You cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Okay.
During this time. So
How long does that last?
10 minutes. So I
Maybe
was
we
thinking
should.
when we got close to
Yeah.
the place, like if we're actually getting up onto like her island or something, but
Okay.
I'm ready, preparing to cast it.
Okay. Yeah, so the group of you continue to make your way through this fog that is sort of covering the surface of Murky Lake. Walking across the water, it's quiet out here, sort of on the edges of the lake. You can see, like you did when you came in, like there are some lily pads and there are some boats where some bullywugs are just sort of lounging, but they are all outside that fog. You make your approach, and you break through this cloud of fog, and very suddenly, you are very close to the structure in the center of the lake. You can see stretching out from the corner one of these clotheslines that you've seen before, with these sort of random garments hanging on them. But is this like massive wooden structure, this like edifice that's out in the center of the lake. It is built on stilts, meaning that the bottom of the structure, like the ground, what would be the bottom floor of the structure, is about 35 feet above you. And it extends up into this fog.
So we gotta get up there from here.
I can try to climb.
I can climb up too easily. What about the others?
Yeah,
I
I can
can-
fly, but I don't really
You have to
know.
take
Oh!
your armor off.
Wait,
Yeah.
who else got the spider toys?
That's right, the spider toys.
The cuddly toy spiders. You stroke the spider to gain a benefit of spider climb spell that lasts for 1 hour.
Whoa.
That was at the fair.
Was it the
right?
fair?
That was at
Yeah,
the
that
fair.
was
I don't
fair, yeah.
remember who all.
I
if
know
I-
Law.
I
I think
don't
Law
have
has
one.
one.
You
Good
it
luck.
should be in your inventory if you have one.
Yeah.
I do not have one.
I gave
I know
you
I don't.
magical
Oh
prizes.
shit! I have a potion of flying though.
I gave you magical prizes and you didn't fucking put them in your inventory.
I'm sorry.
I put them all in my inventory.
Oh, and I have my
I
rope
still
of
have-
climbing too.
You
I
monsters.
still have the cupcake of invisibility.
You have an invisibility cupcake?
I have the 60-foot rope. The silk rope can hold up to 3,000 pounds.
What we could do is then I could climb up with the rope.
Oh, the rope can go up by itself.
Oh, it can? Oh,
Sure,
You
okay.
okay.
command
Climbing.
Better,
you
yeah.
command one end to move toward the destination you choose.
How tall did we say it was?
35 feet.
Okay, then there we go.
The rope is
Yeah.
60 feet long.
We can
'Cause
use
I
the
could
rope.
also Misty Step, but that's 30 feet, so that would get me just a teeny bit short.
A little bit. But if you stood on somebody's shoulders and then did it.
I also have Thunder Step, but that's kind of loud. So
Yeah. Well, the rope will knot too. So if you tell the rope to knot, large knots will appear at 1 foot intervals. While it's knotted, it'll shorten to 50 feet, which is still enough, but it grants advantage on any checks to climb it.
okay.
Okay, that works, yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. We can knot it so at least we'll have the advantage. And it's only 35 feet.
Yeah.
Pull this purple silk rope out. Okay. Go up there and tie yourself off. Will you make knots too, please? Thank you.
So polite to the rope.
So polite.
I'm not laughing at you.
Of course you are.
Yeah, you are.
No.
You have every right to.
I'm laughing
I'm a
at
dork.
Rob keep posting shit in the Discord.
What'd you do, Rob?
I just rediscovered a van meme that I made while I was looking for my notes from the carnival.
Love
believe.
Oh,
God is a
Van, if
himbo.
that does not become your background,
I gotta put it
I don't
on
know
something.
what you're doing.
I gotta put it on something. Your God is a
You
himbo.
do.
Yeah, the rope kind of snakes to life and starts to climb up one of these stilts and knots itself onto something up top.
I'm also, while Giselle's doing that, I'm gonna manifest mind on my spell book so that
Okay.
I can send it up to look over the ledge just to see if there's anything there. Because I can see through it. It's a little orb kind of
Okay.
hovers up, and I can move it up to 300 feet away and still be able to see out of it. So
Okay. Yeah. You. Me.
And I'm assuming I'm not bringing Duchess still with the Haragon because Duchess can't climb. I don't think this rope.
Me. I'm looking. Hold on. I'm looking at the dang map. Dang.
Gosh dang
So
map.
goes-
Dang map.
Which freaking door is it? Okay. Sorry. Yes. So, Law, you send this orb up so you can see. It's a little difficult to see. Again, it's pretty foggy out here. But yeah, you can send it up with the. Is there something specific you're looking for? Or you're just looking to see what's up there?
I just want to make sure, like, there isn't a hag standing up there ready to, like,
The
shoot
fuck?
us as soon as we come up the
That's
rope.
Going
Fair.
outside with their morning mimosa.
That's fair. She's like, what the hell? I was getting my smoke.
Just that there's nothing
She
we're gonna,
she misses her slack jaw. She pours it into it.
as dark vision to range of 60 feet too.
Okay.
Also.
Yeah, it's partially obscured. The fog is less thick, sort of underneath here. But it sort of follows the rope up. You can watch the rope sort of find a. There's like a metal ring. That you can see sort of hanging from the bottom of the cottage, and there's something like rolled up and like bundled up next to it.
Like the ring is hanging from the bottom, like a handle sort of situation. Like, okay, and there's something next to it, but not attached to it.
No, yeah, next to it, sort of like bundled up and like hanging from the bottom.
Oh,
Does the ring pull down like a trapdoor or
Or
something?
like a door knocker kind of thing.
can I send the mind closer to see what it is?
Yeah. Make me a perception check or investigation, I guess.
I'd love to do
You
investigation.
can do investigation.
That is natural 20, 29.
Okay. Yeah, you send the orb, you will the orb a little bit closer. As it breaks through the most of the fog, you can sort of make out the shape. The ring it looks like a handle of some sort, but you can see near it there's like there's a seam in these like wet like wood planks that this is made out of. Like it probably opens, and rolled up in a bundle sort of next to on the other side of that seam looks like what is probably an escape ladder.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. And so we're next to the cottage that's on stilts, or we're like below a cliff face. I think I missed like exactly.
No, you are in the center of the lake, standing on the water, and the cottage is on stilts, and that floor is about 35 feet above you.
Okay.
You're essentially underneath it, underneath the structure. But no, you're just on the water.
If somebody, it looks like there's actually a ladder here too. If somebody wants to climb up first and
I'll
attach
go up.
that,
I'll climb up first.
then we could actually, it looks like maybe some sort of like secret hatch or something that she uses to get in and out. Maybe we can go into that and surprise her. Unless we're trying to do this on the up and up, then we should probably go to the front door.
I feel like going through on the up and up actually does give us a little bit of surprise. We're
Well,
coming into cave or something.
we can
She's
just
more likely to let us in, you know?
We could just remember the location of this escape hatch just in case things go south.
Yeah, it's a plan B.
We should, be ready in case, like she tries to escape or something.
Or if we need to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Second question. Actually, I didn't ask my first, but anyway, how are we gonna get to the front door?
Do we just have the rope go to the front and then we climb?
Once
up
we
to
get
the front
everybody
door?
up, we gotta do it, and then we could have the rope go back up again.
Okay.
So we climb up to the front door, knock. Hello, here's your book. Would you like to buy some Girl Scout cookies?
Yes. Made with
The
real
answer
Girl
is always
Scouts.
yes.
I can pretend to be a weird little owl child and offering a game for potions.
For 10 pieces.
I have the blood of the lycanthrope still, which I just remembered upon
Oh
reviewing my
God, I
notes.
forgot we had that.
Oh shit, we do.
We do have some bartering chips.
All right.
A potion of healing, blood of lycanthrope, oil of sharpness. I could be like, woo, my potion's 3.
And also, I'm pretty good at
One
talking
of
to
these
people
is
from the
poison.
Feywild also.
One of these is poison.
All right, let's climb up to the front door then. Limber up.
Where are you climbing up?
We've got to climb from the ground up to this trapdoorish area, right?
You
Is there
can.
like a ledge?
No, it's literally in the.
Is there? I guess I
Bottom
should have asked.
of the
Is
structure.
there a front door, or is this like the only entrance to the structure?
Seems like this is. the
There's
front
no
door.
from out here. There's no stairs. There's no doorbell. You're literally standing underneath a building that is suspended 35 feet above you.
Okay, so I was misunderstanding. Let's just go through the trap door.
Go ahead.
Gotcha. Does somebody
No
wanna
front
just-
door usually
I'll-
means I don't
I'll-
want people to come in here, so I think we're immediately going to plan B.
So
I'll
why don't
climb
we? Somebody want to climb up and dislodge the ladder?
Yeah, I'll climb up and
Okay.
go to dislodge the ladder.
Yeah, you can spider climb up, undo the ladder, and it unrolls down just above the surface of the water.
It was a good idea, rope, but come on down.
Oh.
They
You
said
did
Rob.
good.
I was like, it wasn't mine, but thanks.
Rope.
Rope.
Rob.
Robe.
Just sounded like how my wife says my name. I was like,
Rob.
okay.
Oi, Rob.
Oi, Rob.
Okay. Yeah, Damian, you unfurl the ladder. The rest of you hear the clack, clack, clack of the wood knocking into each other. It's a little rope ladder with wooden slats unrolls.
There's
Thanks.
that trap door that's there too.
Mhm.
Is
Well,
it like?
we're-
Should I open it?
No, not yet.
Okay.
That probably is her front door, if this is the way her house is. So we probably want to knock on it. Like a knocker. Not like knockers, but like a knocker. What? I wanted to clarify.
I don't think that clarification was.
Was for me.
Damian will.
Flashback to all the times Giselle was trick or treating as a child and went to grab somebody's tits instead of the door.
That's the only reason why she said that.
So I needed the clarification. Now, Giselle, you need to use the knocker. Okay. What are you doing?
You said use the knockers!
Oh, Giselle.
Dazzle Biba.
Oh Lord.
All right.
Alright.
We climb up.
Okay,
all
we
day
get
and
up
knocks.
there and we'll knock.
Okay, now you knock on the trapdoor. Yeah, you hear a little bit of like shuffling inside, but no voices and nothing opens.
Safety inspection, we're coming in.
Oh, say who you are.
I'm Law Justicia, the Witchlight Monarch.
You brought her something.
And we brought your book of grudges.
You don't hear
Big
anything.
book of bad blood.
The big book of bad blood.
The old triple B.
Alright,
Triple
let's just
B.
go inside.
Yeah.
Pull the thing open.
You pull it open?
Yeah.
Okay, it opens.
Poke my head, rise up through the trapdoor, and look around.
Okay. You
It's immediately cleaved off. No.
you poke your head up through the
Over.
trapdoor on the floor, and you're in a room. You climb up in. You're on kind of one side of this like large square room. Most of the room is taken up with like a pool that is recessed into the floor. It's lined with like clay tiles about a foot deep. And you kind of smell like the stagnant water that is filling it. In the center of the pool, there is like a stone well that gives off a kind of unpleasant, swampy smell as water slowly kind of pours out of it. There's some other weird stuff in here too.
Smells like poo gas in here.
You guys all make your way up the ladder?
Yeah, and as we do
Well,
that,
that's
Soraya's
great.
gonna cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay,
I'm nervous.
good.
I have cast at this point the protection from evil good on Damian.
On Damian? Okay. So Damian, you got protection from evil and good. You all have Pass Without Trace as you make your way up onto the creaky floorboards. And you can see in this pool that is taking up most of the room, in one corner of it, there is this tall, like freestanding oval mirror, like human-sized mirror, and then sort of floating in the water there is this large lily pad just sort of in one part of this pool. The floorboards are creaky. There is a sort of a little bit of like a raised walkway around the pool that takes up most of this room, and it is just absolutely crowded with junk. There are shelves and tables and stools, and every surface has all kinds of stuff on it. Stacks of dirty plates and scraps of food and just pieces of old junk. It's a cluttered nightmare in here. And then in one of the corners of the room, there is a wooden staircase spiraling up, and sort of clustered around it are 7 dress forms, like dressing dummies. And then there are several doors. 5 of them. This room's crazy.
Damian
Damian,
walks
you
up.
touch that mirror. I
Do
swear.
you see him like reaching out for them and just lowers his hand?
Let me look at it for a second, please.
Okay.
It looks
Like-
awfully familiar.
Can I check
Guys.
the mirror to see if it like seems like another portal?
Yeah, how do you want to check?
I could cast Identify. That would be a minute. I don't know if we want to eat up that much time, or I could just do an Arcana check,
Mm-hmm.
just to get like a sense.
If anybody has
it.
detect magic, you can also do that
Oh wait.
as an option.
Do I have?
Oh, I have that.
Oh yeah. I can't do it because I'm concentrating on a spell right now.
I'll do it. I can do that for my staff.
Okay, so you cast Detect Magic.
Mhm.
Yeah, you cast Detect Magic, and you do get a strong magical aura from this mirror, specifically of conjuration magic.
It's the one that conjures things.
That would be the same that teleports things too.
Oh, okay.
So you think this is the mirror is just like the mirrors you saw back at the fair?
I think so, that it's meant to be connected to something else, and maybe there's a portal somewhere.
You know, thinking because there's that escape hatch, and then there's that mirror portal, maybe this is how they would, try to get out of here in a fast way. So if go through this mirror will probably lead to a more, active place.
Let's look for the things that don't involve going through a very powerful magical object first, like maybe some of these doors.
Yeah.
We also heard shuffling when we knocked, so something is in here.
I'm gonna look around to see if there's anyone else in here besides us.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my divine sense. I don't know if it'll totally help here, but as an action, I can detect good and evil until the end of my turn. I can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell, or know the location of any celestial fiend, undead within 60 feet, not behind total cover.
Okay.
I use my Willoughby radar.
Little tiny feather pops up.
Let me take a look at it real quick. I have put a screenshot of this first floor, top down, in the chat so you guys can see.
Okay.
That trapdoor to the south is the one you came up through. There are several doors. There's the pool in the center. You can see the mirror and the lily pad and the spiral staircase in the corner. Okay, Willoughby.
So yeah, Hollow is Celestials, Elementals, Fays, Fees, and Undead. So basically the protection from good and evil spell too.
Say them one more time, what you can find. Sorry, it's a big list.
Celestials,
Just
Elementals, Fays, Fiends, and
Well,
Undead.
That's what the Hallow.
That's what the
spell
Hallow one
does.
does.
yeah, I just dropped it in the chat as well.
Okay, thank you. Evil. Okay. Effect. Okay. No Hallow spell. Celestial and undead within 60 feet. Interesting. Okay. Not behind total cover. No. Yep, you don't sense any of those.
I say we check the doors and then head upstairs.
Okay. Again, this is just a mission to get her book, right?
I think at this point it's beyond that. I think at this point they'll be fine her reflecting her.
Okay.
Yeah, just in case, I'm gonna stay real close to whoever's opening doors, just in case there's a
I'm
There's a
going
surprise
to go
attack.
invisible then. Maybe she'll see through it. Maybe not.
Okay. Giselle turns invisible.
Where
I'll
are we
also
at?
put up my hood, so there's disadvantage to see me.
Okay.
Where are we at? In the room
I
right
cannot be
now?
perceived.
Whoa!
What was that, Val?
Oh, where are we at in the room right now?
So you guys just came up through a trap door. It is, if you're looking at the map, it is down on the bottom edge of the map. There's some boxes, and then right in the center there's that square. That's a trap door. It's right next to that door.
Oh, I see it. I see
in the
it.
wall.
So like bottom middle.
Yeah, bottom middle. You come up and you can see like the pool and everything in front of you.
And are these windows looking out too?
Yes.
Okay. So is that area, if I go over to that window and I look out to kind of like that southern side, is that like a balcony?
Yes. Yeah. It looks like that goes outside to a balcony.
So don't see anybody out there.
Mm-mm.
I want to check out the western door.
Okay. Yeah, you head to the western side of the room, sort of skirting around the pool. You open the door. It's not locked. You crack it open, and from the other side of the room, you see a horse's head leering at you from the place where it is mounted on the wall, along with lots of animal carcasses. You make your way in, the horse's head sort of leers at you. It has glossy eyes, its lips are kind of drawn back, and it's got these yellow, pointed teeth, and it's affixed to a large armature on the wall. It's made of wicker and wire. There are a lot of crates in here. There are flies buzzing around, occasionally landing on these animal carcasses, and then on a low table on one side rests an assortment of taxidermy tools. There's a few shelves in here, leaning against the wall. They bear the weight, I would say, of dozens of stuffed horrors.
Damian just stares at this, slowly closes the door, and looks back at the others. So that room's full of dead animals. You know, well, not dead, well, the other dead, but, you know, it's kind of like a place where maybe someone makes taxidermy animals in there. It kind of stinks.
That's gross.
It's really gross.
You
No
know,
one
I-
in there but the dead things.
oof.
Yeah, just gross things in there. I think that's a workshop.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe let's
Uh,
check out these doors on the right.
Yeah.
Okay. You head across the room around the pool. Again, there are 3 doors over here, sort of evenly spaced on this wall. You just open them up.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. They're not locked. The northernmost door you open up, this is sort of a small storage closet. It is piled high with fabric and cloth and all sorts of bolts and bolts of fabric and bundles of yarn. Yeah.
Okay, so she is into more traditional crafting too, it seems.
She's got a lot of hobbies.
Yeah. All right.
Next door.
You open the middle door, and you can see it opens up, and essentially you just see this narrow set of very wet, sort of rickety stairs heading up. Yeah, heading up to another floor.
So there's stairs heading up in that room, and then there's a spiral staircase in the corner.
Mhm. Yeah, both going up.
Another way to go up.
Well, before we go up, let's check this last door.
Last door. Yes.
You open the southernmost door, and the door, as you open it, creaks very, very loudly as the hinges are all rusted, but you push it open, and you see essentially a dark room, and in the middle of the back wall across from you, just standing alone, is a tall cupboard. There is like scroll work framing the cupboard's 2 doors, and the doors are held shut by what looks like some kind of like inlaid circular panel. And that is all that's in here, is this weird cabinet.
Can I cast Detect Magic again?
Sure.
I'm going to do that.
Well, how long does detect magic last? Because you might
I'm
still,
actually about to look.
because you might still have it.
Come on.
Let me pull it up.
No, I got it. Less for 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, you can still have that.
Okay.
You guys haven't been in this room that long.
Soraya's gonna produce flame in her hand to like light up the room more.
Okay. Yeah, you cast produce flame. Giselle, you're not getting any magical signatures from this room or from the cupboard. And Sereia, as you light up the room a little bit, you can see the doors of the cupboard a little bit better, and there's indeed, it's these two doors that are shut, and in the center, kind of bridging both of them, is this circular panel that has an inlay of a silver hourglass, like sigil on it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Because we've seen that symbol, right? The hourglass. It sounds familiar.
I think we have.
No.
Well, they're the hourglass
voice.
coven, so
And the voice when I walked through said
they
some
s-
weird shit to me.
The unicorns also mentioned. The carousel unicorns also mentioned an hourglass.
I would like to investigate whether or not I can open this safely somehow.
Okay, yeah. Roll an investigation check.
It's
I'll assist.
a flat roll. That's a 10. Oops.
How are you assisting, Law?
I imagine just helping, looking it over for anything that Sereia might have missed. and
Okay.
stuff.
Why don't you just also go ahead and roll?
Okay.
Yeah, 10. Sereia, hard to say.
19.
Yeah, that is enough. Yeah, the cupboard is currently locked, but Law, as you and Sereia sort of take a closer look at this circular panel, you can see that there is like a seam around it, sort of separating it just a little bit from the wood of the doors. You don't see any like extra mechanisms or stuff, but it does look like that circular piece can rotate.
The one with the hourglass on it.
Mm-hmm. You guys are so afraid of doors.
Can Law will turn it to
Okay.
see if anything changes.
Yeah, how far do you turn it?
Is it like parallel right, or like vertical right now?
Yeah, it's vertical right now. The sigil, the side of the sigil, showing the half of the hourglass with sand in it. What would be sand in it is currently at the bottom.
Okay, then I'll rotate that to be on top.
Okay, yeah, you rotate it, and you hear a click, and the doors open. Do you guys so afraid of a cabinet?
I mean, I had like
A hag's
an
cabinet,
80%
okay?
Yeah.
A
that it might
hag's
have-
cabinet.
Willoughby
I was
spends
worried
a
it might be a
third level
mimic or
divine
something.
smite on this.
I was worried it was a bomb and it was going to. That's how much time we had or something.
No. It's
Okay.
just a cabinet.
Pull it open.
Yeah, you pull it open. The inside of this cupboard is divided up into rows of like storage compartments. They are all stuffed with things. It's like you're looking at a big grid, essentially. And each one of these little cubbies is sort of stuffed with stuff.
I just a random one, just like pull something out of it to see what's inside, what it is.
Roll me a d8.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
6.
You pull out an old horseshoe.
Just a
It's an
bunch
odd thing to keep.
of junk or trophies or something.
Something miraculously floats out on its own because Giselle pulls something.
Roll me a d8.
Jeez.
Okay. I'll just roll
Use my
this one.
die.
I got a 6 too.
Giselle, you pull out a stack of old, unopened letters.
She should keep up with her correspondence more. Are they from anyone?
Open them?
Yeah.
They all seem...
Mail fraud.
Yeah, you open a few of them. They're all on different kinds of paper. They're all in different handwriting. They're not addressed to or coming from anybody you know, but they all seem to have a subject matter in common. They are all love letters.
Ooh, this one's kind of steamy.
Huh.
Why she take people's love letters? That's pretty fucked up.
I don't
More
know.
fucked up in the taxidermy room.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
All right.
Think about who we're dealing
Did she
with here.
take people's prized things? Like someone's horseshoe? Someone's love letters?
Well, doesn't the
maybe
whole
because
thing
she doesn't
represent
have any
something?
love in her life.
Maybe that's why she stole dude's heart, because she doesn't have love.
Whoa.
Oh my god, let's look for the heart.
You start pulling things out of the cabinet. You don't find a heart. You do find many buttons, many loose buttons of many shapes, colors, and materials. Lots of stray cutlery that all seems to be from different sets of flatware. More letters. A lot of old coiled up belts made of different materials. Some pressed flowers, some loose petals, a few more horseshoes, some chipped teacups, and a collection of feathers from various birds. Giselle, you do pull one down, and you find a like a teacup-sized ceramic cauldron that's got a little piece of parchment sort of coiled up inside.
What's these?
It just says the word spittle spew.
Oh,
You solved the
Does the-
puzzle and then found the answer.
that's the password. We got that already.
Yeah, that's what's in there.
All right.
Shoot.
I guess we're going up.
Well, how are we gonna go up? We have the stairway over there, and we have the spiral staircase.
I'm kind of afraid of forms that have dresses on them now, after that other one made everyone laugh uncontrollably. So maybe the one that doesn't have dress forms on it.
Okay. Back to the middle
Good.
door then.
Okay. You guys open up that middle door and step into this narrow hallway with some horrible rickety stairs on it.
We still have password trace?
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you still have pass without trace. Yeah. Who's going first?
Are these stairs? Do they look safe? I don't know how else to say
Are
that.
they up to code?
No.
Are they up to code?
No.
They're
No.
definitely not up to
No,
us.
they look.
Okay,
they look
so
bad.
maybe-
We gotta
maybe-
call OSHA.
Yes, we should. But also maybe we would like, do we want to send first person up with like a rope or something? Like maybe we all attach a rope to ourselves or something.
I can climb on a wall, so why don't I go up first, just in case it falls, like something happens. I can jump up onto a wall, just in case.
Yeah, I can back Damian up.
Okay. You're pretty strong, Willoughby, too, just in case one of us falls and you can pull us back up.
I wish investigation was my thing. It sure is not.
I mean, I can investigate this.
I could also check for traps. Maybe I should do that. Should I check for traps, you guys?
It's up to you
I mean,
guys.
if you want to.
I have proficiency with wood carver's tools. Can I use my training as a carpenter to determine what is upstairs?
The summer you spent putting up
This-
drywall.
Like, hold on, let me
Yeah.
pull out some good
Well, I've had a
carpenting
lot
nail
of
and just.
part-time jobs. I don't know if I've mentioned that.
Sure, yeah.
Be whatever. I
They
guess.
don't last long.
Can I just do an
This-
investigation?
Yeah, I was doing
This
investigation.
stud,
They worked
this
for
stud
Habitat for
finder,
Humanity.
this stud finder just keeps pointing to me. Whoa!
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh.
That's a 19.
Okay. Yeah, Law, you get a little bit closer to the stairs, kind of push your way to the front. There's really only room for like a single file line in here. But yeah, you push your way to the front and take a look at the stairs. Some of them look okay. The second and third steps from the bottom, though, look almost completely rotted out. Like they probably cannot hold weight.
So what I'll do then is say, all right, some of these stairs are not good to step on. Just follow my steps. Skip the stairs that I skip, okay?
Got it.
All right. And so I'll just kind of do that very slowly, making our way up the steps. I'll skip those steps.
Okay.
And continue.
You solved my stair puzzle
Did it.
by using your eyeballs. Good job. Yeah, you step over, kind of hopping over the second and third steps. The rest of them, they're still, the wood is, everything here is wet, is the thing. It's all wet and gross and just soggy and musty.
My worst nightmare.
But most of the rest of the steps will hold weight. Not a ton, but you, other than Willoughby, you guys can't really fit more than one person on the staircase anyway.
I've got a little patch of sandpaper too. I'm just getting rid of some some areas. That,
Oh, we can't spend time adding a varnish. We gotta keep going.
Okay.
I'm just saying it's good hardwood. If they just worked at it, maybe
Do
stained
not
it.
do work for free. You're worth more than that.
So Law, you are up first to the top of the stairs. Go ahead and make me a perception check.
Okay. 5.
Okay. Yeah, there's a door up here.
There's a door here, guys. I'm gonna open it.
Oh, wow.
Boy.
This 2.
I stay close to Law.
I push the door open.
You push the door open, and as you do, you disturb what you can now hear buzzing in one shadowy corner up here, a massive wasp nest.
Bees!
Not the
Not the bees!
A swarm of buzzing wasps, Law, just sort of like descend on you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
You get +4.
All right. That's 27.
Jesus Christ.
Beezus.
Alive. Beezus?
Ramona and Beezus.
Jesus Christ. No, you're fine. The wasps, they're just wasps. They have a lot of trouble getting through your armor. So no, they are not able to sting you, but they are sort of swarming all around you now. And making a lot of noise. What would you do? There's wasps everywhere.
That suggests your flamethrower.
Oh my god. That seems extreme. But also maybe my least extreme option.
You're covered in wasps.
I
Does
think we
this-
found our inn. We're exterminators.
Does this wasp nest count, or do these wasps count as a single creature or multiple creatures?
They are a swarm, technically. They're a swarm
Okay.
of tiny beasts.
Fireball. No. Could I do a vortex warp to move them? Can I see a window or anything and just move them outside?
Ooh, is there a window in here?
Sereia
Sure,
jumps
why not?
on one of the rickety steps to open to see if it opens a way for them to.
Okay. Sereia in the back, you stomp on the third step from the bottom, and the wood just crumples under your feet and drops about 40 feet into the lake.
Seeing that vortex warp the wasps into the lake.
Okay.
Law just
Is there a saving
be
throw?
bent.
There's a constitution saving throw.
Okay,
DC
I mean
17.
they're bugs, so
Law's a bee bender.
oh, that's only an 8. So yeah, there is this sort of brief burst of this vortex that sort of sweeps all of the wasps up in it, and they are deposited somewhere down below into the murky lake.
Somewhere
Everyone
where it ain't our
freeze.
problem.
And now that you can sort of see up here, now that you are aware, this wasp nest clinging to the corner and the ceiling and the wood above the stairs, it's about 7 feet long, about 5 feet wide, and I don't know, you might have got all of them.
Firebolt the wasp nest.
But the door is open.
Just creep up the stairs and through the door.
You guys creep up the stairs and through the door into a fun room.
No.
That doesn't
No.
sound like a fun.
That doesn't sound
Oh,
fun.
no.
A fun place that I love
Oh, this doesn't sound fun at all.
very much. You let me make sure I'm on the right. Yeah, you open the door. And you find yourselves in a kitchen. As soon as you open the door, it was very quiet except for the wasps in the stairwell. But as soon as you open the door, you can hear this loud, like, ruckus coming from inside the kitchen as you had begun to creep inside. There is someone in here. You see sort of through the door. They don't seem to have noticed you, but you see this, like, stout figure wearing a stained apron, like clomping around in these, like, iron boots, with a crimson cap and just wielding a meat cleaver, chasing a pair of vultures around a butcher block in the middle of the kitchen. As the two vultures sort of fight over a scrap of meat.
Huh.
I told you guys this was gonna get weird.
That's
Super
new.
weird. This is a new one for me.
What do you do?
Do you think
Hello.
can we sneak past them?
You say hello?
No.
Maybe
Yes,
we
I 100% did.
What?
You say hello. And the figure with the cleaver sort of whips around, and you see a small red cap woman with a bloody meat cleaver, and she just looks at you, sort of peering through the door, and goes, "Well, don't just stand there. You help me."
Oh,
She
right.
goes back to
It's like-
japing the bird.
Yeah, it's one of those like catch and cook. Okay, got it.
Okay.
Catch your own meal. Yeah. This is normal.
I guess Davey will go and help out and try to catch
Yeah.
one of these birds.
Yeah, so you all kind of push your way into the kitchen, and you can see on the butcher block itself is this large slab of some kind of meat, and it looks like the one of the windows into the kitchen is busted out, and these vultures are sort of fighting over a scrap of this meat, as the red cap chases them down with a cleaver. What do you do?
Davey is gonna
What do you
head
do?
on in and try to catch one of these one of these vultures.
Okay.
Sereia will try to shoo the other one out the window.
Okay. Let's Sereia, let's get animal handling.
Of
Yeah.
sorts.
Oh, that's a 9. I rolled garbage today.
One of the vultures, and just for y'all's reference, vultures are medium creatures, so this bird is about the size of Sereia.
This bird's bigger than me.
Yeah, with a wingspan. This is a huge animal. Turns around and snaps at you, Sereia, and tries to get ya with its beak, and it rolls really good.
Oh.
That's a 21 to hit.
That'll
you.
hit.
You take 4 piercing damage as this vulture just snaps down at you and catches your
How
hand.
big is this room?
I cast reduce on that one.
This room is about. Let's see.
Don't waste the spell slot. I got a plan.
Oh, I can do it at will. Don't worry.
It's
okay.
about 40 by. Like 40 feet by 50 feet, 10-foot ceilings.
Sereia wild shapes into a giant vulture.
Okay. So
Assert
there's
your
now
dominance.
there's now a third
Don't-
bigger vulture.
T-pose.
Don't chop that one with the cleaver. That's our friend.
And she, like, screeches at the 2 little vultures
Okay.
compared to her.
Make a intimidation check.
Wait, hold on. I've got to pull up giant vulture to see what the
A
stat
vulture
is.
curse.
T-pose with power,
I gotta
Sereia,
make it-
Does she
I
get
gotta make it-
advantage because she's trying to intimidate creatures of her type?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, vultures are stupid.
Damn, I'm gonna tell him you said that. Fuck.
Well, they won't
let's
understand you
see.
because they have an intelligence of 2.
Whoa!
Well, I got a 13 with advantage. I'm rolling
That's-
garbage today.
Well, they're gonna try to contest it. Oh no. Oh, it's bad. It's bad for them. No, they immediately they drop the scrap of meat and it'd be a hasty retreat and start to try to make their way out the busted window.
Also, one of them is tiny now.
And
Well,
one
small.
Oh god, that has disadvantage. That one has a heart attack.
Oh no!
The little vulture just drops dead.
We did it!
Oh
Dinner!
So you've terrified it so much, it's so scared. The other one beats its wings and sort of goes out the window.
I did not mean to do that.
Sereia wild shapes back.
no! Oh my gosh, Giselle, you can give people heart. You can do that?
How did you
Giselle,
do
you
that?
scared it to death.
I didn't. No, I just made it smaller.
Oh.
Now that it's dead, does the effect
Soraya
wear off?
scared
Is
it
it
to
just
death.
bigger now?
Yeah, and it grows back to its normal vulture size. And the red cap sort of looks at you and looks at the vulture. All right, another one for the meat locker. Thanks.
So I
You're
did a
welcome.
good thing?
I gotta eat something. And she makes her way over and grabs the vulture by the feet and starts dragging it through a door.
Oh, okay.
Hey, we're actually here to see, I guess, your friend, mistress, boss,
The mistress of the house.
the Florna.
Oh, that bitch.
Oh,
Oh, you're not
you're
a
not
fan?
friends?
No.
Oh.
Can you keep a secret?
Yeah.
Wait, can I do an insight check?
Yeah?
Is this a con? Ooh, that is a dirty 20.
No, she hates her. It is evident. As soon as you mention the lady of the house, that scowl just... No. She hates this woman.
We're not big fans either.
We're here to, shake things up and get rid of her. If you help us out, be greatly appreciated.
There'd be more vultures in it for you.
Reciprocity.
Using
Mhm.
my Feywild background too, because I get assistance from people in the Feywild.
I'll say, roll a persuasion check with advantage. Because of that, and you got your friends helping you here.
13.
Okay. Yeah. The DC for this one's pretty low, you guys.
She really hates Bivlorna.
It's
huh?
just not like her.
Really
Yeah,
far
it's she kind of scratched her forehead a little bit, looks at you, Damian, looks at the rest of you that have spoken, looks at you, Willoughby, or you're kind of like, eyeing her up and down, trying to figure her out. Yeah, what the hell? Only I get to keep living in the house.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
sure.
oh, yeah.
Go right ahead.
House
Yeah,
is
go right
yours.
ahead. Yeah.
Whatever
Hey,
is left
hey,
of the house. in the
it's-
I'll
corner.
freaking kill her. What do you want?
Listen, it's free real estate.
I like you.
Free real estate.
I like you. Yeah, you're freaking honest on me.
So we do have to get a couple things from here, but the house is yours. So like, we have to get a missing heart, I think, and then that's what the stuff.
I said, oh, what?
Do you know about a missing heart? She apparently stole this elf's heart and is like keeping it, and so he's like really sad and emo right now. which is...
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Weirdly enough, it's in the freezer.
in here.
Oh, I was actually going to suggest that. I was like, you don't happen to have one of those hanging around in the meat locker, do you?
Oh, you'd be surprised at how accurate that is. Actually, my new friend.
Wait, do you also have a head?
Head. Oh, what kind?
No, the Harrigans
kind of
have
head?
it.
the
They
Harri-
stole
the
that. Yeah,
Harrigans have
we have to get that
Oh,
back
never
from
mind.
Long Scarf.
Yeah.
Never mind, I had a long nap and I'm a little fuzzy.
I got
It's
several
okay, buddy.
heads.
Oh no, we don't need several heads. Well,
I mean, are any of them cool?
Yeah, are-
Because
are they-
they
are they
said
pretty
that they
cool?
were
I mean, they're all in the
cool
freezer,
heads.
so.
I mean, is any of them like extra handsome?
I like
heads,
them.
maybe?
I said, anyway.
Any like extra handsome heads or something like that to look really badass or
I mean, I
something?
guess it depends on what you're into.
Do they even have big old antlers?
Let's go look. Do you mind
Yeah,
if we
you know,
like,
yeah,
we,
well,
like
can
look
we-
at your
Not in the-
selection?
We're doing a bit
not in the
of
freezer.
yeah, we're doing a bit of head hunting, if you will.
Oh, man. You should hang around.
Yeah,
I
I
think
feel
you
like
and Willoughby
I
would
feel
be
like
fast
Yeah,
friends.
yeah.
I feel like I found a new friend.
Yeah, all right. Let me pop it open.
Number
she-
84.
And again, she's like Willoughby sized. She's little. Grabs this
What?
vulture that is
We're
literally
gonna,
a size
we're gonna
bigger
take
than
our
her.
improv show on tour soon.
Is just dragging it across what you now realize is a very bloody kitchen. There's a lot going on.
Well,
in,
listen,
in
so we
here.
could health codes
She's
or
like
suggestions.
a red cap in a bloody kitchen. She's good.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's having the time of her fucking
Their
life.
jam.
Living her best life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is described as a gore spattered, blood encrusted kitchen.
Oh.
And now there's some glass on the floor too, but that's okay. Yeah,
Oh,
she
well,
drags
now
she
didn't
drags
wanna
this
make a
vulture
mess.
over to one of the doors, sort of kicks like donkey kicks it open, drags it in, and you see the inside of a meat locker. Essentially, you can go in if you like. It's about 20 feet by 20 feet, and it is. And as soon as you open the door, you can see this just like frost like come out. Like it looks like it's absolutely freezing in this room, and you can see like chunks of meat hanging from the ceiling on like hooks and chains. There's metal racks on the walls. They're just piled with metal racks. But in the center of the room, there is a small, like frost-covered wooden coffer that it almost seems like the cold is like radiating out of.
Is that the heart?
You can't hear it? It's been driving me fucking batty.
Well, we could take that from you since we promised to return it to its owner.
The only thing is,
But get rid of your meat locker.
I think it's keeping everything
Cold.
frozen. And I mean, I'm not like picky eater. But meat turns
Pretty quick.
after a while.
Do we have any sort of cold spells?
I can help out with that. And Damian will walk into the meat locker
It is freezing. I mean, not like a fridge, like it is unnaturally cold.
So I'm sure I can do this.
You do not want to stay in this room for too long.
Yeah, I can do this. Okay. Just want to double check.
I mean, if you need to be in there longer, I could do protection from energy on you.
no, I just need to breathe a breath of cold air into there, some draconic cold air in there.
Okay.
Just making sure I can do ice.
Is it dragon breath?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do cold.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna like stand in like the doorway and take in a deep breath and just spew out a cone of cold into the
Okay.
meat locker.
Yeah, you just cover the meat locker in like an extra layer of magical ice.
There you go.
Wow, you guys are fucking cool.
Oh, thank you.
No, this room is. Am I right?
Hey!
That's good. Yeah,
What?
take the box. It's all yours.
Oh, what's your name, by the way?
Bloody toes.
It's a lovely
You know,
name.
that's a lovely.
Thank
know
you.
what?
I think it suits me.
Willoughby
very well.
looks down at their toes.
They're in boots.
We're like
Hmm.
iron boots, right?
Iron boots. They
Hmm.
clunk
so
around.
it's not about your toes. It's that you bloody the toes.
My
right?
parents kind of knew what I was gonna be straight out the gate, pretty much.
Yeah.
Cool.
Kick the doctor right out of the womb.
I fucking hate toes.
Giselle hides toes.
I don't have toes.
I'm just fucking with you. Yeah,
Oh.
take the box. Get it out of here. It's all yours. The sound's driving me crazy.
Do we hear anything?
Mm-mm.
Interesting.
Weird.
Someone want to put it in their haversack?
Sure.
Let's put it under the floorboards.
No.
Telltale
You pick up this little wooden coffer. Again, it's
Can
not
I-
very
can
big.
I-
It's like this big. It is completely frozen shut.
Okay. Maybe we need to let it melt a little bit before we can get it open. So I'll grab the scarf out of my bag and try to.
Okay. Giselle, as soon as you pick it up, you can hear, like muffled from inside. Tunk, tunk. Tunk, tunk.
Oh, I hear it now. Yeah, that's like a really loud clock. That would drive me nuts
It's
too.
been
Here,
in there
I'll
for
put it in
weeks.
an extra dimensional space. So
Okay, you put it in the haversack. And Bloody Toes kind of perks up. Oh. And Giselle, you can't hear it anymore either. It's a
There
cool
we go.
bag.
it's pretty nice. Okay, so you're cool to take Bev Lorna down, yeah?
Oh yeah, she sucks.
Do you
Okay.
do you know if there's anyone else here that would rally to the cause?
Ooh, Cause.
Or I guess even people that might take up arms to protect her. Like, does she have any like lackeys in
I
here? that-
mean, lackeys is a strong word. They're more just like little annoying, like frog guys. I wouldn't call them sentient necessarily. She's had that satyr out in the cage for a while, so he might help. If you can get him down.
Oh, it's up high.
It's just kind of hanging over the water. And then she does have a visitor in the study right now, but I'm not sure what that whole thing is about. So,
What do they
Is
look
that
like?
where she is?
oh, probably.
Were they a bullywug too?
No, she's a what are they called? Tall, creepy smile, pointy hat, a darkling.
Oh,
It's like a weird, kind of witchy vibe.
oh.
Creepy.
Where is the study?
Oh, I'd have to look at my map of the house. It's just so freaking big. It's probably on this floor though. I don't really go in there that much. Yeah, I was right. So it's actually, if you go out of here and around, so out of the cold room and kind of around the corner, there's a door tucked in there. I don't recommend going straight in, though.
Right.
All
Where
right,
was that satyr guy you were talking about?
Oh, he's outside. On the, he's attached to the balcony. He's not on the balcony.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I don't want to put you in danger, so I don't know if you want to like come with us to fuck up the Florina, or if you want to hang back until things start, or if you just want to like hang out here until it's all over. Up to you, 100% either way.
Yeah, technically, while I'm allowed, I can say pretty much whatever I want. I can't touch her. So I'm not gonna be a whole lot of help in that.
Does she
I
have
can
a
show you.
guest on you?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
her cook?
Yeah, well, head chef.
Head chef?
I
Okay.
prefer.
So you would know if she has any like
Yes, chef.
fatal peanut allergies or anything that we could like knock her down with?
Nope.
Coming from somebody who has a fatal peanut allergy.
No peanuts.
Okay.
She is allergic to Widdershins, though.
What the heck is a Widdershin?
You never heard of running Widdershins? It's like a whole.
No.
She, in front of you, runs in a counterclockwise circle 3 times. You know, like that. It
And
makes her
she's a-
sneeze like crazy.
That is
If
a
I
handy
run
trick.
around counterclockwise a couple of times, that messes her up.
Yeah, you run Widdershins.
Oh.
I've never heard of it, but okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are from out of town, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Is
a
it
thing.
that obvious? Yeah.
It's a thing
Um,
here.
Also, do you know like what kind of hag Lorna is?
A shitty one. I don't know, sometimes I would say she's more frog than woman. Especially if you've ever seen her eat. It's horrifying.
I guess that explains the whole slack jaw.
Slack-jawed thing, yeah.
I would not call her that to her face.
Oh, alright.
But yeah, it's just around the corner and down the hall, is the study. Or I can show you where the cages are, too.
Yeah, let's go get the satyr.
Yeah, he'd probably be happy to see you, actually. And plus, maybe he'll stop fucking singing all the time. Sick of this guy.
We'll free him and then
Sure.
figure it out from there.
Bloody Toes makes her way over to another door across the room, sort of flings it open, and there is a balcony outside. As you step out, you can see, you step out and sort of look over the edge of the balcony, and you can see these 3 large iron cages that are hanging each from the end of this like wooden beam that extends out from the balcony, hanging over the lake below. In 2 of them, there are little more than skeletons. But in the middle one, as you look down, you look up and you see an entirely naked satyr who just kind of looks at you and says, "Oh, well, hello. You're new."
Hi.
And you're naked.
Yes.
Do you want trousers?
Do you have some? The brigands took
Ah.
mine.
I actually have some pretty fancy clothes.
I would love that, actually. Are you here to get me out?
Yes, we're
Yes.
going to help.
Yeah.
Is there a lock on your cage?
It's not really a lock so much as I'm very far away from the balcony, and there's can you raise the cage?
Oh yeah, sure.
That would do wonders. There is, as you look sort of near the edge of the balcony, there is a crank like attached to the railing, that then attaches out to the cages.
Crank it up.
It's hard to turn.
Willoughby,
need
I
your
need
buff
your
bombs.
strong muscles.
Okay, here I come.
Make me an athletics check. Because
Whoa.
anything metal out here over the lake is just, so it's fucked.
That's gonna be a 21.
That's enough. You turn the crank, and the cage starts to pull in and sort of move towards you. And yeah, there's a little door on the front.
Free the satyr.
Pull it open. He helps sort of push from the other side, and he grabs onto the edge of the railing as it like skitters up and. Oh,
Here, I have a really nice jerkin
my
and
goodness.
some pants.
Thank you.
They
so
might be a
much.
little long on you. You might have to roll them up because
Oh,
I'm
that's
quite a
all
bit
right.
taller than you.
That's all right. I'll just cuff them. Thank you, really, truly, so
Mm-hmm.
much, my saviors. My name is Vansel,
Pencil.
Nice to meet you.
and I am quite glad to see you. You know, I had a feeling everything would work out, and here you are, and it has. So where are we going?
Well, we're gonna go punch Babylorna in the schnoz.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun for you. I'm not really a punchy sort of guy, but I'll help if I can. Hello,
Sure.
Bloody Toes. She's like, she's great once you get to know her.
She seems awesome.
And she's the only reason I haven't starved to death. So, though I think that was less out of care for me and more out of spite for Babylorna. And you know what? I'll take it.
Whatever works.
So,
Existing out of spite is still existing.
That's mostly how I exist. So
I like that. So, you're here. I have pants. I'm out of the cage. It's turning out to be a good day.
Mm-hmm.
all things considered, sure.
What's the plan?
Well, so she's talking to some sort of dark creature or whatever in her study right now. So maybe we wait for that person to leave so they don't fight with her, and then we go kick her ass.
I like it. Well, shall we have something to eat while we wait?
I mean, sure, I accidentally killed a vulture by giving it a heart attack, so there's some meat.
Excellent. Bloody Toes, we can find something to snack on, right? She just kind of grumbles and walks back into the kitchen. And as you get ready to enact the rest of your plan with your new friends, Vansel the Satyr and Bloody Toes the Redcap, that is where we will have to end our session for today.
Yay!
Thanks everybody for hanging out with us today. We do have a hard stop time today, and we are quickly approaching it. So let's have everybody real quick. Give me a star, give me a wish, and we'll get the fuck out of here.
My star
Take
goes
the freaking creepy
to
music away.
Giselle, and that battle was really, really cool.
It was awful.
It
But
was
she needed it.
yes, it was a really cool. It was just a really cool moment, just to see. Like once again, it's just a test to Giselle's character of how like she sticks to her guns and everything like
To
that.
a fault.
To a fault, yes, and I like that about Giselle. It's one of my favorite things about Giselle. And it was really great to finally see her pull
Taken
through.
down a peg again.
No,
She'll
more
climb
like-
back up quickly.
Yeah, she'll climb back up fast. But it was just really nice to see the fruits of her actions of her sticking to her guns and just the outcome of it. It was just really cool to see, and I really like that. That's my star.
Give me a wish.
My wish is I want to punch Babylorna in the schnoz. Is what I want to do.
That can be arranged. Thanks, Wally. Who else?
I can go. My star goes to Sereia for out vulturing the vultures. That was pretty great. I love that. Especially given that like we hadn't seen Sereia wild shape for so long, and then it was like, hey, we're getting like cool druid shit now.
Really
She
open
used
the
to be so
floodgates last
shy
time.
about it.
I know.
Yeah.
And now she's just doing it all willy
I
nilly all
love
the
it.
time.
I love it.
I like it.
And my wish is that somebody calls the hag Slackdread Lorna. Just see what
It's
happens.
gonna be me.
Just see what
It's
happens.
gotta
It's gonna be
I just want to
Hey.
see. I just want to see what happens. But yeah, that's it for me.
Damian's gonna say,
Thank
"Hey,
you, Rob.
Slackjaw, I'm here to punch you in the schnoz."
Thank you very much. Who else?
I'll go. My star's gonna go to Rob/Willoughby for putting up with everything we did last time. And Willoughby's reaction.
I don't have a choice.
Willoughby's gonna regret ever leaving us alone. And my wish. My wish is once we are done with Lorna, hopefully successfully, that we go back to that balloon factory and get ourselves a cool hot air balloon to soar around.
Airship.
Yeah.
Airship.
Okay. I like
Well,
I
it.
need to
enter our
travel
airship
as
arc.
Witchlight Monarch. I need to travel in style. And
Hell
I lost
yeah.
my carpet.
You did help out Duke quite a bit by helping him put out the fire, so. Yeah.
Reciprocity.
All right. Thanks, Val. I think those
then
can be
it's me.
arranged.
And I'm cheating because I have two. My
That's okay.
my first is going to Damian/Molly for the open up the taxidermy door, look around, close the door. We don't want to go in there.
I did not know what you guys were gonna do with that room.
We're gonna close this. We're gonna be like,
Nothing.
It was
Forgot
that
that.
scene when that scene happened. I was like, okay, now I get why Val is afraid of Lucian. Okay, I get it now.
Yeah, I had that
It's
exact
like,
scene
open
too.
the
It's like,
door.
Like,
oh,
I
good.
get it
Nope.
Now Wally.
close the
knows.
door.
I get it now.
And I will say, real taxidermy can be an interesting art form.
It is, yeah.
This was
Spooky
some
taxidermy?
gross, like, stitching several animals together shit.
Yeah. just noped right out of that room, and I loved that. And then second one is gonna go to Law/Val for the vortex warp of the wasps. It's just so
Yes.
funny. It's just I imagine like a swarm of wasps around them and just being like just the wasps bend them out of the hole. Like it was just so
Take these
funny.
wasps and put them somewhere else.
Exactly.
It was great. So those
A
are my
good
2
solution.
stars. Yeah, it worked great. It was just really funny. I'm just like imagining swarm of wasps and just like, bah, go away. I don't have time to deal with you right now. And sorry I angered you, but go.
I'll leave immediately.
And my wish is I want to kick Bavlorna's ass, but I also want to know if there's a way that we can get out of this situation without having to murder her.
Okay.
I want to see, not like necessarily diplomacy, but like reciprocity seems to be a big thing here. So it's like,
Kidnapping.
we won't murder you, but give us the dirt on your sisters or something. And then we'll come back and fuck her up later. I just want to see if there's like a way we can
We'll talk about that.
charm our way out of it.
That's a good one, yeah.
Interesting. I like it. Okay.
That won't be my forte, but we have very charming members of our party
You
that
do.
could
You do.
that could probably do that.
AKA just Giselle.
And that's me.
Willoughby's charisma base.
That's true.
Yeah, Willoughby's got good charisma too.
I got
Yeah,
a
Willoughby
+8
and
and advantage
Giselle.
to persuasion. I can be
Very persuasive.
Oh.
Yeah. Paladins, baby.
I'll go real fast. My star goes to Willoughby for all of the adorable purse shenanigans with the healing and the periscope and all of that. It was very good. It was adorable and I loved it. My wish. I guess I have to be friends with William now. Fine. We'll make up and we'll train together.
Fight,
I ship
kiss,
them.
kiss.
No.
I
Oh.
ship them.
No.
I ship them.
Fight, kiss.
Lover
No,
from
I am
enemies.
hooking up with my patron. I have decided. It's happening.
Why don't both?
Yeah.
Why not both? We'll see.
Enemies too. Lovers.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Got him. Anything else from anybody? All right. Then we are going to call it there. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining us.
Thank you for the game.
You're very welcome for the game. Thanks for playing with me. And thanks, chat, for being here. Love you guys. We will see everybody this afternoon, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, for Saturday night's Ward 47, and we will be back with this show next week. But until then, good game, and fucking bury a heart under the floorboards, internet. Bye.